What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to another day and another chance at ripping some card lines, cardboard gold. I'm excited to do some football and basketball with you guys tonight. Marty's been getting to do a lot of the baseball. I'm gonna get some baseball later on this week, but we're gonna run some football and basketball tonight. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Hope you're having a great start to the week, a great Tuesday. And let's have a little fun tonight, guys. So welcome in, grab a snack, and let's get after it. Okay?
Do you want me to turn?
Yes. Sorry about that. So welcome in, guys. Let me get our schedule up for the evening. Can you just turn it, maybe? And I think we're good on the cards, though, so it's fine. So for tonight, guys, we are doing 5 breaks. Thank you, there. 5 breaks, and we are doing 3 football and 2 basketball. We're going to start out with a couple retail boxes of Absolute, see if we can knock a kaboom or 3 out of here. After that, about 45 minutes or so, we're going to get started on some Donruss bundles. We're going to do 5 of those Donruss bundles, going for the oversized downtowns and hopefully some regular downtowns. After that, we are going to turn our attention to a full case of Prizm football blasters. And then for basketball, we're going to do some of those Black Friday, which are a ton of fun. You get those blackout cards. Super, super cool. And then we're going to finish up with some Optic Megas for 2019-2020. Continuing to chase those Ja Morant and Zion rookies, which are a lot harder to find than I would have hoped they would be. So hopefully tonight's the night for that. So that's what we got in store. So again, welcome in. Grab a snack, grab a beverage, grab your dinner, grab your breakfast, whichever it is and for you in the day. And let's rip some cards, guys. So I'm going to get our schedule off. Let me get our list on. And if you guys are hanging out with us tonight, again, feel free to play along in the hit counter. We'll talk about that in a moment, as well as let us know in the chat what's going on. Let us know how you're feeling about the Super Bowl, about the Pro Bowl, if you care about the Pro Bowl. What you're feeling about the basketball season. What you're feeling about all these movements, baseball. We're here to talk sports while we rip some cards. I'll do my best to keep up with you guys in the chat. If you're joining us on eBay, welcome into eBay. And if you haven't yet, make sure you save us as a seller. If you're watching us on YouTube, welcome in on the tube. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. As we go through, I do want to say thank you to James D. James, starting to call your name out more and more, and hopefully we get you some more hits tonight. John with the Falcons. My guy Angel running tonight with the Ravens. Jim with the Bills. Brian J. with the Panthers. We've got Tony with the Bears. John back again with the Bengals. Abel with the Browns. Patrick with the Cowboys. Lucas the Broncos. John's got another one here with the Lions. Angel with the Pack. John again with the Texans. Kenneth the Colts. Nathan the Jaguars. Frankie the Chiefs. The Raiders are getting picked up by Jacob. Jim with the Chargers. The Rams going to Timothy C. Brian with the Dolphins. Angels got the Vikings, the Patriots. Sean C. has the Saints and the Giants. Timothy has the Jets. Sean has the Eagles. Blake the Steelers. We got Ari with the Niners. Angel with the Seahawks. Sean the Buccaneers. Michael with the Titans. And Michael as well with the Washington Commanders. Guys, thank you so much for filling each and every one of those spots up. We appreciate you. We got a little dog pounds going for the Jaguars and the Texans. Dog pound to see what we can hit you there. And John, kaboom, absolutely. Like I said, let's see if we can hit a field goal kabooms out of here. I don't think that that's possible. But hey, you hear all the stories on things like sports card nonsense and stuff. So why couldn't we have a nonsense night tonight, right? And get 3 kabooms. What do you think? Angel's popping in there. What's going on, Angel? It's great to have you, man. So, guys, thank you again for grabbing those spots. As I open up the packs here, I'm going to do one whole box at a time. And then we will get through it. And then we will move on to the second box. And the reason why we're splitting them in half is because we've got the hit counter you guys can play along. If you like your chances at some free stuff, all you got to do is hang out with us and play the hit counter. What we do is we throw up 4 teams, players, inserts, etc., etc. Sometimes 3, sometimes 2, but usually 4. And you got to tell us which of those, in this case, it is sets of positions, are going to get the most cards in this break. So, when we do absolute, we do tend to get a good amount of the Patriots running backs. So I thought I'd represent the 4 championship teams as well as the positions we tend to get a good amount of. So hopefully this hit counter can't spurn me tonight. But we're going the Patriots running backs. Then we're going the Denver wide receivers, the Rams wide receivers, or the Seattle Seahawks running backs. So if we get Kenneth Walker, for example, from the Seahawks, that would get 1 for them. If we get Pat Bryant for the Broncos, that would be 1 for the Broncos. So you guys tell us which team's set of skill positions are going to get the most cards in this break, and that is worth a leprechaun in your name. And then likewise, tell us the total number of all 4 teams' position players. So again, each of these teams has at least 2, if not 3 or 4 players at this position. You would hope in 2 retail boxes, 24 packs each box, 8 packs per box. We've got 500 some cards, I think it is. We should hopefully easily get in the double digits, if not get higher. So you guys got to decide how many we're going to get. And of course, when we get through the first box, as I'm ripping the second box, you guys will have time to contemplate all of your life's decisions, including what you want the hit counter final to be. When we lock it in, that's what you're going to roll with. And again, if you get one or both of those guesses correct, you're going to get a leprechaun in your name. And those leprechauns are going to run on your behalf for some free packs. And on that total, you can get it within 1 in either direction as well. So we've got our first box of packs open. We've got our cards ready to go. Let's have some fun, guys. Of course, I opened half the packs backwards, so you guys are going to have to deal with me flipping a little bit. But here we go. First card, the San Francisco 49ers. Ari, you're going to get us going with the first card with a George Kittle. And then we got Pat Freiermuth, Michael Pittman Jr. I got to make sure I'm not forgetting these already. There's Tajay Spears, Dak Prescott, a Draft Diamonds of Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys. Some rookies. We got Woody Marks for the Texans. John, not bad start. And the Texans, John, with another rookie there for you of Jalen Noel. There's Isaiah Pacheco, Alec Pierce, James Cook, Tank Bigsby, T-Law. Our first pretty notable rookie is a by storm of Tet McMillan for the Carolina Panthers. So Brian J., you're on the board with our first hit, Tet McMillan. Not a auto hit per se, but nice rookie there, Tet McMillan for the Panthers. And then right behind that, Sean, the Giants. How about a Cam Skadaboo? Knocking a Cam down early. Congratulations. Rookie quarterback for the Eagles, Kyle McCord. There is rookie introductions for the Patriots that does include one of the rookie running backs. So New England running backs are on the board on the hit counter. Our first one. There is Brandon Ayuk. And that's a purple foil, Brandon Ayuk. Tyreek Williams, rookie for the Lions, and Jelon Walker, rookie for the Falcons. There's a Josh Allen, Drake London, Trey Hendrickson, Bucky Irvin. Couple of rookies. It's Siobhan Ravel for the Cowboys and DJ Giddens for the Colts. And then we got the rookie introductions, Noel and Higgins on the Texas two-step for the Texans. So, John, you're knocking it out pretty good for the Texans so far. Speaking of the Texans, there's another one. Joe Mixon. There's Tua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Roma Dunes, Trey McBride. Couple more rookies. We got Maxwell Hairston for the Bills and Xavier Watts for the Falcons. And then Tet McMillan understood the task at hand today so far. Rookie wave, Tet McMillan. So Brian J. for the Panthers. You're on the board early here with a second Tet McMillan. Here's Jordan Love for the Packers. Brock Bowers. Devonta Smith. Brandon Ayuk. DJ Moore. A Hog Heaven, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders, Michael. Campbell, rookie for the Eagles. And there is Tez Johnson for the Buccaneers. Jahmyr Gibbs, Okongwu. There's Kyron Williams for the Rams. That's a running back, not a receiver, so the hit counter still doesn't get one yet. Here's Bo Nix for the Broncos. That broken ankle just put the Broncos down enough to lose 10-7 in the championship game. Ouch. There's Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. That is a Bronco receiver. So the Denver receivers on the hit counter get one. Isaac Tesla, rookie for the Lions, John. And Princely Umalurin for the Panthers. Draft Diamonds, Tank Dell. And then we got for the Browns, Dylan Gabriel. Abel. Here's the Cheetah. Theo Johnson, Jerome Ford, and Will Anderson Jr. There's Kenneth Walker. That's a Seahawk running back. So the Seahawks running back is on the hit counter board now. Chase Brown, Jake Ferguson, Kendra Miller. Aaron Jones. You got it by storm. Isaac Tesla for the Lions. John, congratulations. It's a nice one. And a Cam Ward, #1 pick for the Titans. Congratulations, Michael. And so some of these ones, if you guys are curious, some of these ones, like the Isaac Tesla, we do, you can see me put those in a pile. We do make sure all rookie cards and all those get properly sleeved up. I just don't necessarily sleeve them all up on screen just for time purposes. Kyle Williams, I forget, he's a receiver for the Patriots, so that one's not going to get the Patriots on the board there. Oh yeah, so thanks for answering that. 19 ARC. Yeah, so if you were looking through the listings, guys, when you bought into the listings, we do set the general time with an associated number of each. We're on the first break, which is 9:26. The break literally just started at 7:30. So if you follow along on that, 2 breaks later, and the time on that is should be scheduled around about an hour and a half from now, that we'll be getting to the third break of the night. But you can refer to the listing if you want more details. There's Tyler Booker for the Cowboys and Pierce for the Falcons. There is Cortland Sutton on a purple foil, so the Broncos receivers get a second one. And the Giants get a Jackson Dart rookie wave. Congratulations, Deshaun. Jamar Chase, Montgomery, Nico Collins, CeeDee Lamb. Hog Heaven on for the Raiders, Ashton Genty. Congratulations to Jacob on the Hog Heaven, Ashton Genty. And we've got a Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. Congratulations to Abel on the Shedeur Sanders. For the Cowboys, there is Ezoaku, Geno Smith, Quentin Johnson, Justin Jefferson, Ramondre Stevenson. That is a Patriots running back. So the Patriots running back get another one on the hit counter. CJ Stroud. We got rookies Malachi Starks and Walter Nolan for the Ravens and Cardinals. Here's a by Storm Riley Leonard for the Colts. Kenneth, congrats. CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, Hunter Henry, Baker Mayfield, and Saquon Barkley. For the Giants, there's Abdul Carter. Mike Green for the Ravens, and as a likely draft diamonds for the Ravens. BT Jr., Sam Darnold, Christian McCaffrey. We've got Jonathan Taylor and Brian Robinson Jr. Rookie quarterback for the Saints coming up here in Tyler Shuck, but there's Landon Jackson for the Bills first. There's Shuck for the Saints. And then you got the introductions for the Raiders. There is Jack Beck and Ashton Genty. So congrats, Jacob. There's Dak Prescott, Chuba Hubbard, Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kyle Hamilton. Jarquez Hunter, rookie running back for the Rams. We've gotten a couple of Rams running backs, no Rams receivers yet for that hit counter. Shamar James for the Cowboys. Rookie premiere of Leonard and Tyler Warren for the Colts. Trevor Lawrence, Tony Pollard, Michael Pittman Jr. Puka Nacua, there is a Rams receiver. And they go to 1 on the hit counter now. There's Chris Olave. Donovan Jackson, rookie for the Vikes, and Michael Williams for the 49ers. Then you got a purple foil of Kyron Williams for the Rams, and rookie wave Byshell Tootin for the Jaguars, Nathan. Bucky Irvin, Tank Bigsby, Bryce Young, and Ray McLeod. Alfred Collins for the Niners, Jordan Birch for the Cardinals. There's Emeka Egbuka, you right? Yeah. On the Hog Heaven for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Congratulations to Sean on the Buccaneers. It's got a tad bit of a soft corner there, but we'll get it taken care of so it doesn't get any worse. There's Trey McBride, Trey Hendrickson, Jerry Jeudy, Tyrone Tracy, Xavier Legette. Shamir Dyke, rookie for the Titans, and Luther Burden, rookie for the Bears. Tony. This is a Puka Nacua draft diamond, so the Rams receivers tie it up at 2. And we got DJ Moore, if I understand correctly, he was recently traded to the Raiders, right? Roma Dunes, Harrison Jr. There's Jaden Daniels, Devon Chain, and Jackson Dart for Los Gigantes. Lou, what's shaking, man? Welcome in. There is Jackson Darts. We got rookie Tyler Warren. Lou, I found today I was cleaning up our desk a little bit, and I found a Givey pack that somehow snuck through the cracks with your name on it. So next shipment coming your way, you're gonna get. I guess I can't call it a bonus because you already won it, but. For lack of better terms, right now, a bonus pack coming in that somehow snuck through. So we got one coming with your name on it, my man. There's Jackson Dart by Storm for the Giants. So congrats, Sean. Back-to-back Jackson Darts. Here is Cortland Sutton, the Denver receivers at 3. Brandon Ayuk, Audric Esteem, Zay Flowers, Justin Fields. There's a Drake May taking his team to the Super Bowl. A purple foil rookie is Savion Jones for the Broncos. There's Bo Nix again. Kyron Williams. There's Joe Burrow. Rookie wave Tyler Shuck for the Saints. And rookie for the Bengals, Shamar Stewart, along with a nice Dylan Sampson for the Browns. Abel, congrats. Brian Robinson Jr., Ramondre Stevenson, that is a New England running back. They go to 3. Justin Jefferson, Alvin Kamara, DK Metcalf, and you got the introductions with, I believe that's Hunter, and that's Pat Bryant. So that is a Denver receiver. And this one will get randomized off between the Broncos and the Jaguars with Travis Hunter in there. But that is a Bronco receiver, so they go up to 4 on the hit counter. Jaden Higgins for the Texans and Sanders for the Bills. Nick Scorton, rookie for the Panthers, and Makuba for the Eagles. And we've got a Cam Ward, Hog Heaven, for the Titans. Michael, congratulations. That is the second Cam Ward of the break. Aaron Jones, Jerome Ford, Will Anderson Jr., Trey Benson, Austin Eckler. There is Jordan James for the Niners and Torrey Horton, rookie for the Seahawks. Another Bo Nix for the Broncos. That's a purple foil Bo Nix. Draft Diamonds, Pacheco for the Chiefs, CeeDee Lamb, Kendra Miller, Khalil Shakir, and Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. We've got a numbered card on the parallel for Pandora parallel for the Texans. Jaden Higgins, where are you there? It is 755 out of 850 for the Texans. John, congrats. The Texans have been playing ball for us. That's pretty sweet. Not quite a kaboom yet, guys, but we will take a numbered card for sure out of a retail box. Hey, for the Dolphins, we got Quinn Ewers. There we go, Brian. And Swessinger for the Browns. So the Browns able adding another one. Out of Matthew Golden by Storm for the Pack. Angel, there you go, my friend. Jacoby Myers, Jaden Reed, Lamar Jackson. And all of a sudden, Matthew Golden's starting to hang with us a little bit. Another numbered card. Wow, look at that, guys. The last 2 packs of this retail box are doing it for us. This one is, so we can get there, 286 out of 850. For the Broncos, it's Courtland Sutton. So, Lucas, congratulations. First of all, we got the Courtland Sutton to 850 on another Levels Pandora. And the Broncos receivers go up to 5 on our hit counter. We got another Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Another Matthew Golden for Angel in the Pack. And another Tet McMillan. Wow, what a little run of cards here. Whew. What a great way to finish off box 1. There is Tet for the Panthers. Congrats, Brian J. again. There's JJ, Matthew Stafford, Sheba Hubbard, and Jacoby Myers finishes off box 1. So if you guys are tracking along, yeah, that was a good little run of cards there. If you guys are tracking along how we're doing on hit counter, we did get to 11. So maybe a little bit less than I thought, but not too far off. The Denver receivers right now are looking pretty solid at 5. You got the New England running backs came in 3 times. We got the Rams receivers via Puka came in twice. And we had just 1 Seattle running back. So again, I thought, the last time I did 2 of these retail boxes, as well as the last time that I did the like 10 bundles break, I feel like we got so many Kenneth Walkers, it was incredible. And so I thought that's a safe bet. We'll get lots of Seattle running backs. And then, like it always has to do to me, the hit counter stuck its thumb up at me, basically, and said, we'll show you. But the Denver players, they understood what we're trying to accomplish here. So we did get to 11 in that first box with the Denver receivers at 5. So you guys now have, while I ripped some of these packs for box 2, you guys now have some time to, like I said, contemplate all of life's important decisions, notably which spot here is going to win the hit counter, as well as what the total number of cards between all 4 of those spots is going to be. If you are doing general napkin math right now, your safe bets would be on the Denver receivers, and somewhere between 20 and 24 would be a safe bet. Now, if you got a little faith in box 2 being better than 1 for those teams' players, go a little higher. If you think those teams' players aren't going to show up at all, go a little lower. Or if you want to take the safe napkin math, go right there in between like Goldilocks. if oh, you get the spot correct, you are going to get a leprechaun running in your name. And if you get the total correct within one in either direction, you will get a leprechaun running in your name for some free stuff. So I love seeing those predictions coming in. Thank you guys so very much for playing along. Again, it is free to do so. So if you are just hanging and you want to take a shot at some free stuff, you don't have to be in this break or any of our breaks for that matter to play along. We prefer you would be, but we welcome all in. So if you are just finding us or just wanting to hang out and watch someone rip some cards, we welcome you into the party and you can play along on the hit counter. If we have never shipped to you before, we are going to need your address. So we haven't shipped to you before and it's not very clear based on your eBay call sign or anything like that. Make sure that you do either tell us, you know, hey, I'm Michael from the Patriots in break one, or just shoot us an email at info@cardlines.com and let us know, hey, I was hanging in the break last night and here's my address in case I won something. But most of you guys at this point that are playing along with us, we do have most of you guys in the system. We've shipped to you before and we appreciate you guys coming on back again and again. And for those of you, if it is your first time with us, we do hope you're having a good time so far. We do hope you're having a good Tuesday. And we hope the next 2 to 3 hours here will be a nice release from reality, chasing that cardboard goal. Box 1 did not deliver us a kaboom. So it's up to box 2 now to get us a kaboom, or 3, as we were hoping for, right? So let's see if we can get one. The retail boxes, we have pulled one out of the retail boxes in a break earlier, so they are possible. We had really good luck out of those Sam's Club bundles pulling the kabooms, and we're going to be running some Sam's Club bundles later on in the week. So if you guys are banging around in eBay, if you haven't saved us as seller, please do so. And check out, we've got auctions up right now that are going to close tomorrow night. For Thursday, we're going to be doing baseball during the daytime with Marty, and I'm going to be doing some more football in the evening. And then we've got breaks that are just activating live today for Sunday night. We're going to be doing a bunch of breaks on Sunday as well. And then over the next couple of days, you're going to see stuff popping up for Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday next week as well. So check all those out and grab your spots. So it is time. Hey, Mike the Sec, appreciate that. Glad you're loving it. And we're getting into box 2 here, guys. So if you haven't got your predictions in, please do so now. I'm going to have Max give you guys give Max a shout out, by the way. He is our steadfast moderator here. We appreciate him. And he's going to close up the hit counter in about 10 seconds. So get those predictions in, and here we go. Good luck. All right, first up is JSN for the Seahawks. So again, not a receiver for the Seahawks, but Angel, you'll take a JSN, I'm sure. Kamara, Okongwu. We got another numbered card, it looks like. Jordan Love. There's Joe Burrow for the Bengals on the Hog Heaven, John. And we do have another numbered card right away. That's going to be a levels to 850 Savion Jones rookie again for the Broncos. So Lucas, the Broncos are absolutely killing it. Ah, thanks, Angel. Appreciate it, man. Nothing but love for you. There's Riley Leonard for the Colts. And Colson Loveland for the Bears. There we go, Tony. There's David Njoku. How about a little Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs? Theo Johnson, Tyreek Hill, Jahmyr Gibbs. Benford on the Draft Diamonds. And another Tet McMillan. So I will tell you guys, I have been very hot on the Tet McMillan trail lately. So if you are wanting to get your hands on some Tet McMillans, get into Thursday night's breaks of the 2025 products. If you're not in tonight, because I will more than likely pull quite a bit of Tet McMillan for you. Gray Zabel for the Seahawks. There is Caleb Williams for the Bears. Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Chase Brown. We got Jake Ferguson. And how about another Cam Ward? This one's a by storm Cam Ward for the Titans. So, Michael, the Titans, they're delivering for you. Every few stacks here, we're pulling on another Cam Ward. Did get a Schmear Dyke earlier as well. And the Chargers are going to get a nice rookie on the board with Omari and Hampton. So, Jim, congrats on the Omari and Hampton. There's Thomas, rookie for the Jets. And we got a Seahawks running back coming in here. There's the Lad McConkey, George Pickens, David Montgomery. There's Kenneth Walker. That's a running back for the Seattle Seahawks. And we got a Quinshon Judkins rookie wave for the Browns. Congratulations to the Browns, Spot Abel. There's Aaron Jones on the purple foil. Caleb Johnson, rookie running back for the Steelers. And Trevor Etienne for the Panthers. Jordan Addison, Breece Hall, Quentin Johnson, Geno Smith, Jamar Chase. Luther Burden, the third, Hog Heaven for the Bears, Tony, and Jade Barron, rookie for the Broncos. Then we got an RJ Harvey for the Broncos. So it has been a very good Broncos break, especially if the Broncos end up winning that randomization with the Travis Hunter introductions. We got Jalen Hurts, Herbert, Calvin Ridley, Sam Darnold again, CMC, Max Crosby on the draft diamonds. For the Giants, rookie Darius Alexander. And for the Browns, Mason Graham. Michael Penix Jr., Mike Evans, Jacoby Myers, Jaden Reed, Brian Thomas Jr. Got a by storm. Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Blake, congrats. And a Harold Fannin Jr. for the Browns. So, Abel, you are driving it across the Browns rookies for sure. Rondé Gadsden for the Chargers. There's Ty Robinson on a purple foil for the Eagles. J.J. McCarthy, Stafford, Dak Prescott, Chuba Hubbard. We got an introductions. This one is Jackson Dart for the Giants and Isaac Tesla for the Lions. So this one will need to get randomized off as well between the Giants and the Lions. So good luck to you guys on that one at the end of the break here. Benjamin Morrison for the Buccaneers and Kevin Banks for the Saints. Rookie cards. James Cook, George Kittle, Pat Freiermuth, Tony Pollard, Michael Pittman, I think. I just messed that one up. But I'm not going to go back to it. The Giants, Big Apple Ballers, Abdul Carter, and Jackson Dart. So congrats, Sean. The Giants, pop another one in there for you. Here's Trey Amos for the Commanders and Jalen Milroe, rookie for the Seahawks. Isaiah Pacheco, Alec Pierce. There we go. Take Bigsby, Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Noel on the rookie wave for the Texans. There's Kendra Miller on our purple foil and Savion Williams for the Packers. Harmon for the Steelers. Josh Allen, Drake London, Trey Hendrickson, McBride, Bucky Irvin, a Hog Heaven Jared Goff for the Lions. Mason Taylor on the rookie for the Jets. And Will Johnson on the rookie for the Cardinals. Rookie Pat Bryant for the Broncos. So that is a Broncos receiver. They are going to maintain and extend their lead up to 6 now. And the hit counter is at 13. It has been a little quiet, this box, from that standpoint. There's Byshell Tootin for the Jaguars, Jalen Hurts, Draft Diamonds, and Devonta Smith. Joe Mixon, Tua, Jerry Jeudy, Marvin Harrison Jr. Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, Patrick Mahomes, JSN for the Seahawks, and a dapper duo. Washington and Minnesota are going to get randomized off. And another levels numbered card, Bucky Irvin for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sean, congratulations. That one is, it's going to be out of 850 as well. 391 out of 850 on the Bucky Irving. That is our 4th levels number card coming out of Absolute Retail. We'll take that for sure. Again, let's knock a kaboom out as well. But congratulations to Sean on the Buccaneers. Eric Iomanar for the Titans. Emin Worry for the Seahawks. Smith for the Jets. Connerly Jr. for Washington. And Rookie Wave Riley Leonard for the Colts. Congrats, Kenneth. Kyle Hamilton, Lamar, Malik Neighbors. Garrett Wilson, David Njoku. Chris Olave for the Saints. Amon-Ra St. Brown, King Henry, George Pickens, Caleb Williams. There's a Patrick Mahomes, Hog Heavens for the Chiefs. Frankie, congrats. And Travis Hunter. So this one for the Jaguars. This is our first Travis Hunter where it is solo. And Nathan, you have no risk of having to share this with anyone like that introductions card. Here's Jack Beck for the Raiders. Ray McLeod. There's Puka Nacua and Breece Hall. And so Puka Nacua, the Rams receivers, go to 3 on the hit counter. Lad McConkey, Rodriguez for the Lions. Will Anderson Jr. for the Texans on a purple foil. Will Howard, rookie quarterback for the Steelers. And Jadon Blue for the Cowboys. There's Xavier Legette, Bryce Young, Herbert, Calvin Ridley, Jordan Addison. By storm, Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Now their starter. They're going to have a new coach, new quarterback next year. Let's see what the Dolphins can do. I think what they probably won't have is Tyreek Hill back. Ty Felton, rookie for the Vikings. Elijah Arroyo, Seattle, tight end rookie. Devon Chain, Jerry Jeudy, Tyrone Tracy, Mike Evans, Jalen Hurts, rookie wave, Michael Williams for the Niners, and Martin for the Niners. There's Membu for the Jets. Justin Fields, JD5, JJ, Matthew Stafford, Michael Penix. Matthew Stafford, by the way, says he intends to come back next year for at least one more year with the Rams. There's Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. Nathan, congrats on another Travis Hunter. There's Josh Simmons for the Chiefs and Trey Harris for the Chargers. There is Jalen Royals on the purple foil for the Chiefs. Audric Esteem, Zay Flowers, George Kittle. Pat Fryermuth, Lenoir on the draft diamonds. Kaiser, rookie for the Jaguars, and QJ for the Browns. Congratulations, Abel. Another Quinshawn. The Browns have been doing pretty well. We haven't gone heavy on any Browns yet, only like 1 or 2 for each, but I think we have hit every Browns rookie at least once for sure. There's Austin Eckler, Joe Burrow. There's Drake May. Could be the MVP this year. Alec Pierce. James Cook. Coming to Mason Taylor by storm for the Jets. Timothy, congrats. There's Jalen Lane for the Commanders. And Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. That is a Rams receiver. So since I don't have as many packs breaks showing here, I'm just going to give you guys a quick update on where we're at with that Rams receiver, putting them at 4. We're up to 15 right now, so we need to get some more numbers for you guys to get some on the hit counter. But many of you did go with Denver, so we're in good shape at least for there. Xavier Worthy, Trey Benson, Drake London, Isaiah Pacheco. And speaking of the Browns rookies, we might as well get all three of them on a card. Well, not all three of them, three of them, because it's not all of them. But there's Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, and QJ in the middle. There we go. Jerome Ford on a purple foil for the Browns, who keep it rolling. And there's Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers. Oladejo for the Titans. We got Saquon, Shakir, Joe Mixon, Tua, Josh Allen. Wide open, it is going to be a Tet McMillan and Eric Iomanar. So the Panthers and Titans are going to have to fight this one out. And we got an Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Grab some more top loaders. So congrats again to the Raiders spot, Jacob. We've been able to chunk away a few Ashtons for you. There's Tiamalo for the Colts. And we're getting real close down too. We got less than a pack left here to go. DK Metcalf, Hunter Henry, Baker Mayfield, Brock Bowers, Devonta Smith, rookie wave Jack Beck for the Raiders, Travion Henderson, a rookie running back for the Patriots, is going to get one more little boost to the hit count. I don't know how much that's going to help on the count wise, but the Patriots go to 4, and that puts it at 16. Then we've got Jack Sawyer for the Steelers. All right, so let me talk about the hit counter first. You guys did all right, and most of you going with the Broncos receivers. So Angel, James D, Matt, John, Brian, and Lou. Congratulations, you guys all grabbed leprechauns for going with the Broncos receivers. Congrats to you guys. Unfortunately, everyone fell just a little high of the number. Box 2 did not deliver much in terms of those teams' position players, so we kind of stagnated out there. But so congrats to about 7 of you guys that managed to grab a leprechaun. You're going to have 4 more opportunities with 2 leprechauns up for grabs in each one. So do not fret if you didn't get leprechauns. There will be plenty more opportunities. So before we get to overview, we got to do leprechaun race real quick. So most of these are 2 players. So it'll be 1 and 2. Actually, we'll do left and right. So left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And so the winning leprechaun is going to get the card for their team. So let's bring up our world-renowned leprechauns. And we're going to go lefty and righty. And I feel like 17 seconds. Couple of tutties and a field goal. Here we go. All right, Leprechauns, thank you. It didn't look like either one of them wanted to win the race, really, but then Wright finally turned it on. So, the Tennessee Titans spots. You have this one coming to you with a Tet McMillan in there with Eric Almanar. Congrats, Michael. And the Vikings spot, you got this one coming to you, Angel. For the Giants, or for the Lions spot, excuse me, you're getting the Jackson Dart and Isaac Tesla. And for the Jaguar spot, you're getting the Pat Bryant and Travis Hunter. So congratulations, guys, on winning those battles. And here's a recap of what we did top load amongst some other pretty good rookies and parallels that we will get sleeved up for sure. We got a Travion, we got Ashton Genty, the Browns trio on the introductions, Quinshawn, Travis Hunter, Hog Heaven, Quinn Ewers by Storm, Travis Hunter. Becca Irvin was the 850. We had the introductions for the Giants, Carter and Dart. RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Quinshawn for the rookie wave. They're falling off there. Omarion Hampton, Cam Ward by Storm. Tet McMillan. Savion Jones for the Broncos was to 850 on the levels. Ted McMillan, Hog Heaven. Cortland Sutton was for the Broncos to 850 on the levels. Jaden Higgins was to 850 for the Texans on the levels. Cam Ward, Hog Heaven. Jackson Dart by Storm. Jackson Dart. Egbook on the Hog Heaven. Shador Sanders. Genty on the Hog Heaven. Rookie Wave. Jackson Dart. Cam Ward. Rookie Wave Tet. Cam Scattaboo. And by Storm Tet. So not bad. Some good stuff coming out of there. Thank you guys so much for taking part in that break. We sure do appreciate you. And congrats on all of the hits. As we turn to our schedule, I am right perfect on time for the start of break number 925, which is going to be 5 of our bundles. Max, right? I got bundles are next, and then Prizm, right? Yeah. All right. So we're doing break number 925, which is 5 of our oversized Donruss Costco bundles. Oh, TCB Lou. That was a popular one last night. We do have a little bit more inventory, so I'm going to eye up to throw another break together pretty soon on there, so stay tuned for that one. That's a fun product, isn't it? That was pretty cool to throw that one up there from Marty last night. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. So we're doing 5 of these guys, then we're going to do a full case of blasters of Prizm football from 2025, and then we're going to basketball. All right. So while we start to go, it's you guys kind of par for the course. You're going to see, you can just set that on the ground and get out of the way for now. You guys will see on the overhead counter, you can see me waving my arms. Max is going to be helping open these up on the other side there. They're going to stay on the table, so there's no funny business going on. We're not replacing the Jackson Dart downtown with someone else. Anything like that. Any downtown's cool to me, so it's hard to say who's a bad one. But we're not doing any hanky-panky here. We're just getting these out, so it makes it a lot easier and cleaner for you guys. So you only have to watch me fumble through all this once. And as we do so, I'm going to start to get the first couple bundles going while he gets the rest of those going. Thank you, sir. And we will say a special thank you. Didn't switch the list yet, so let me first do that. There we go. Break number 925, our Donruss bundles. John, good luck with the Cardinals. James with the Falcons. We've got Sean with the Ravens. Ryan, the Bills. Matthew, the Panthers. Keith, the Bears. Thomas, the Bengals. Abel is sticking with his Browns again. John with the Cowboys, Joel, the Broncos, Brian, the Lions. Chip's got the Packers this round. We got Brian with the Texans, Kenneth, the Colts, Joel, the Jaguars, Nicole with the Chiefs. We got Chip with the Raiders, Sean, the Chargers, John, the Rams, Ryan, the Dolphins, John, the Vikings, Brian, the Patriots, Victor, the Saints. The Saints, guys, are a sneaky one in this product. We tend to do well, including a very high pull rate of Saints on the oversized downtowns. So for your sake, Victor, we'll see if we stay hot with that. Christopher for the Giants, John the Jets, Victor the Eagles as well. Brandon with the Steelers and the Niners, Hayden with the Seahawks. John's got the Buccos, Samuel B has the Titans. We got Sean with the Commanders. So guys, thank you. Good luck to all of you. Unfortunately, I can only pull 5 oversized downtowns. Well, check that. Because if you guys remember, what was it, Max, about 2 weeks ago? A week ago? We had one of these downtown bundles where the pack of the downtown somehow, in the correlation, they got stuck together. So we got 3 downtowns out of one of these bundle packs, and it was all Abdul Carter from the Giants. So it was clearly like when it was running through the printer to pack them up, something got thrown off. There was a gust of wind that came through the factory or something at Panini headquarters, and 3 managed to get in there. So for that break, we didn't just pull 5, we pulled 8 downtowns in that break. So maybe Sounds good, Dog Pound. We'll see you in a little bit. So maybe we get lucky, we get another one of those. But in real life, for the most parts, I'm probably only going to pull 5 oversized downtowns. But I hope for each and every one of you guys, if I can't pull you a downtown on the oversized, I hope I pull you something else. Auto, hits, regular size downtown, whatever it is. Thank you guys for grabbing those spots, and good luck to you guys on this break. Let's talk about that hit counter. If you guys want to take a shot at some more free stuff, that is our hit counter for this break. We're going team style, and I'm going again to get the best of this hit counter. Well, actually, I went with 2 colors. I don't know why. In my head today, I saw something, and it made me think of purple, and the packs are purple. So I went with purple, and then for whatever reason, I saw something yellow, and so I went with 2 yellow or gold teams, if you will. So we've got, if a Raven comes up, if a Viking comes up, if a Steeler comes up, or if a Saint comes up, it's going to tick on the hit counter. So you guys tell us which team is going to get the most cards in this 5 bundle break, as well as what the total number of all 4 teams is going to be. If you get the spot correct, you're going to get a Leprechaun. If you get the total correct of all 4 teams within 1, you're going to get a Leprechaun as well. And you get 1 within either direction. We're going to go through 3 of the 5 bundles, and then you guys will have to lock in your predictions. So here we go. Bundle 1. Let's get it going, guys. Good luck. Break number 925, our Costco Donruss bundles. The Rams are on the board first with a Kurt Warner. So congrats for the first card of the break, John, with Kurt Warner. Here's Tony Dorsett. We got a kicker alert on the press proof. Daniel Carlson for the Raiders. There is a... I got to remember the hit counter. Raven, Vikings, Steelers, Saint. All right. So that is our first one for the counter. It is a Saint on the board with rookie Kelvin Banks Jr. Devon Achane. Jaleel McLaughlin. Legend Series Mason Crosby for the Packers. Chip, congratulations. And we've got King Henry on the road to the Super Bowl for the Ravens. It looks like a purple team to me. So the Ravens are on the board with a hit counter. How about another purple team right away? Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. They're on the hit counter. EJ Speed. Mike Williams for the Steelers. Uh-oh, guys. This hit counter could get heavy quickly. Josh Downs. Ashton Gillett, rated rookie for the Chiefs. Press proof rated rookie Jelon Walker for the Falcons. So congrats, James D. Byron Murphy for the Vikings. The Vikings go to 2 on the hit counter. Josh Jacobs for the Packers, and Dwayne Bowe for the Browns. We've got a Dominators of Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. John, congrats. Sam Laporta, Gabe Davis. Here's Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Jalen Coker. All these upside down, and as soon as I flip them, they'll go the other way on me. Here's Trey Harris or Najee Harris, on the press proof for the Chargers. Congrats, Sean. First round draft pick Will Campbell for the Patriots. And a patch for the Dolphins. We got the Dolphin blue patch there. Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins on the rookie phenom. Congratulations, Ryan. We've got a patch on the board tonight, guys. Rookie phenom patch, Quinn Ewers. That's not going to fit that. This will fit that. Congratulations, Ryan. We got a patch on the board. There's DeMarcus Robinson, Cora Mora. How about a Jaden Daniels bomb squad? We will take that one for Washington. Congrats, Sean. I do hope Jaden Daniels can get healthy next year. I never like, as a breaker, I hate to see rookie quarterbacks get injured because obviously we want them to stay healthy and productive because it makes people more interested in breaking the products. There's Tony Pollard, Joe Burrow. Our first kid reporter, there's your first case hit of the night. Cedric Tillman, Saquon Barkley. Got Victor Cruz on the press proof for the Giants. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Julian Love, Mike Gesicki, and Jimmy Graham on the Legend Series. Yeah, I really worry. I hope Jaden Daniels doesn't fall into all the injury traps. How about a Woody Marks for the Texans? Underrated rookie. That's a nice one for Brian. Brian, congrats. I'm going to go back through and make sure that I didn't miss a Steeler or Saint. Okay, I did not. Good. And there is a Saint, though, so we're going to get one more on the board. There's Cam Jordan. Sorry, I got that out of focus for a second there. Let me see. You guys bear with me for a second. I feel like it's just a tad out of focus. Let me see if I can make it a little bit better. There we go. I hope that's a little better, guys. Cam Jordan for the Saints. So the Saints go to 2. Dontavian Wicks for the Pack. Anthony Richardson. Jamal Charles. A press-proof Jaden Reed for the Packers. Congrats, Chip. There's Mason Graham for the Browns on the rated rookie. Montez Sweat. Joe Mixon. We got Jalen Lane on the Elite Series rookies for the Washington Commanders. Congratulations to Sean. You got the JD5 on the Bomb Squad. Now you got the Elite Series rookies, Jalen Lane Laser. Jalen Hurts on the Champ is here. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. The Ravens go to 2 on the hit counter. Tremaine Edmonds for the Bears. There's Saquon Barkley, Russell Wilson. T. Higgins on the press proof for the Bengals. Jalen Royals, rookie for the Chiefs. Honey Bijan for the Falcons. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jalen Noel on the throwback canvas. Brian for the Texans. A Patrick Mahomes on the throwback for the Chiefs. Nicole, congrats. That's a nice card right there. Tajay Spears, Xavier Legette, Debo Samuel, Cedric Tillman, Zach Charbonnet on the press proof for the Seahawks. Hayden. Jack Beck on the rated rookie for the Raiders. Devon Chain, Jaleel McLaughlin. A bomb squad for the Cardinals of Larry Fitzgerald. John, congrats. And our second red Pandora of the break is going to be Josiah Stewart, rated rookie for the Rams. Congratulations, John, on a red Pandora. These are very nice cards. I really like the red Pandoras a lot. It's Cortland Sutton, Jake Plummer, Rex Grossman, Jaden Daniels again, Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Trey Amos on the rated rookie press proof for the Commanders. Xavier Worthy, Blake Groupie, kicker alert for the Saints. The Saints take a lead on the hit counter. They go to 3 and we're up to 8. Joe Burrow on a Dominators for the Bengals. We will take that one. Thomas, congrats. I do like the Dominators checkerboard cards. They're pretty sweet. And then Will Campbell for the Patriots on a red Pandora. Congratulations, Brian, on the Will Campbell red Pandora rated rookie. Nick Bonito, he's a monster in that defense. And Justin Jefferson. So the last card of the bundle puts the Vikings back in the lead at 3. We're up to 9 after the first bundle of packs. And here's bundle 2. A.J. Brown, Ramondre Stevenson. There's Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. Congratulations, Abel. Keep it rolling for you with the Browns. Brian, what Saint do you believe that I missed? Kyle Williams, rated rookie on the press proof for the Patriots. I had thought I had missed one, but I went back through the cards and I didn't. Max, if you go through, tell me if I have 4 Saints over there, please. Do you remember what insert, Brian, or just a insert? Zach Moss for the Bengals, Greg Dortch. Michael Williams on the rated rookie. Congratulations to the 49ers. Boomer Esiason, Will McDonald for the Jets, DeAndre Swift. Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys, Eric Armstead. Jonathan Taylor on a press proof for the Colts. That's a nice one, Kenneth. Graham Mertz, Christian Benford, Justin Herbert, Tyler Warren on a rookies checkerboard for the Colts. Congratulations to the Colts. And a throwback canvas of Cam Ward for the Titans. Samuel, congratulations. There's Jonnu Smith, Audric Esteen, Kid Reporter. JJ McCarthy puts the Vikings to 4. David Njoku, Jared Verse for the Rams. On a press proof, DeAndre Thornton Jr. for the Raiders. Howie Long, Ty Johnson. Road to the Super Bowl, Matthew Stafford. And Benjamin Morrison for the Buccaneers on a red Pandora. Congratulations. It's Matthew Stafford. Daniel Carlson, kicker again. Trey McBride, Eddie Pinheiro, another kicker. Heyo. Art Monk on the press proof for the Commanders. Jade Barron, rookie for the Broncos. Xavier Worthy. Blake Grupe is a kicker for the Saints. So they go to 4. We got Josh Jacobs on the Dominators for the Pack. Chip, congratulations. And in Action All Pros, these are some of my favorite cards in Donruss. I just feel like they really pop. Congratulations to the Cowboys on a very nice CeeDee Lamb Action All Pros. Congrats, John. Kai Fairburn, Breece Hall, T. Higgins, Jason Taylor, Quay Sable on the rated rookie for the Seahawks. Harold Fannin Jr. on the rookie press proof for the Browns. He's a good one. Him and Njoku could make a great tight end tandem in Cleveland. Congrats, Abel. Marcus Robinson, Koramora. How about another Dominators, Joe Burrow? Doubling up on the Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Congrats, Thomas. And all right, I'll see what I can do on the Shock. I usually do very well pulling Saints out of here, so hopefully I could get you a few more. How about Jonathan Taylor Elite Series for the Colts? We'll take that one. Congratulations, Kenneth. I'm a big Jonathan Taylor fan. Big JT fan. There's Joe Burrow. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. Puts the Ravens at 3. There's Ladd McConkey, Drew Bledsoe. Brock Bowers on the press proof for the Raiders. Congrats, Chip. Con McCord for the Eagles. Calvin Ridley, Xavier McKinney, and Fred Warner. Kicker alert on the Legend Series. Jan Stenerud, Hall of Fame kicker for the Chiefs. Nicole. Boy, the kickers are all over the place on this one. I should have put them on the hit counter. Graham Gano, Tony Pollard, Trey McBride. Another kicker, Eddie Pinheiro. It's a kicker break. Darnell Mooney on the press proof for the Falcons. There is a Mika Ekbuka for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for John. Howie Long for the Raiders, Ty Johnson. And Mika Ekbuka on the rookies checkerboard for the Buccaneers. John, congrats again. And a Cam Ward on a Donruss throwback. Congratulations to the Titans, Samuel. There's Nico Collins, William Andrews. Chuba Hubbard, Deion Sanders. Elijah Arroyo, rated rookie for the Seahawks. And Trey Harris on a press proof rated rookie for the Chargers, Sean. Christian Kirk. Carl Eller is a mean purple machine Viking. The Vikings now take a lead up at 5. Packers, Savion Williams on an Elite Series rated rookie. So, Chip, congratulations. And we got a red Pandora behind that one, and it's going to go to the Eagles. Victor Comcord rookie. So we got a quarterback arc. We're getting there. We're getting Getting closer, Victor, on the, we got a rookie quarterback Pandora. Now we just got to change colors if we want to get to that Tyler. Here's Natron Means. And another kicker, Graham Gano. So that's 2 of the 3 bundles in. Hey, Max, can you give me a count for how many Saints we got over there? Do we have 4 or 5 Saints?
4.
There's 4. There's 4, so I got it, Brian. I don't know if there was a phantom one in there. You saw it, but I think I got all 4 of them, my man. Appreciate it, though. All right, let me get the hit counter on here. You guys don't have to finalize them yet, but if you're already feeling like you want to make a change, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't made a prediction yet, feel free to go ahead and do so right now. I'm going to go through these cards, and then we're going to lock it in. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave all 5 oversized downtowns for the end. So we'll do a big reveal of all 5 of those at the end. And so that's going to make you guys the hit counter in this case. Well, technically 3 of 5 of the packs. So 60% of the packs, but take away the extra couple of oversized downtowns, and we'll call it the 59% of the way through the break. You guys will have to lock in your predictions. So you got some time on there right now to start thinking about it. But after the first 2 bundles of packs, we did get to 13. So you figure we got 3 more bundles to go. There's a really good shot we should end up, I say there's a good shot we end up in the 30s. If we get real hot, we go from there. And it isn't hard to get hot when you got whole teams here. You get a couple packs that are loaded on one team, and it can go that quickly. So we will see if this hit counter jumps up. But you guys have this bundle to get a better feel for how it's going to go. I can tell you on top, there is a Saint, and I saw 1 other Saint in there. So we're already at 15 with 2 more Saints coming. The Saints are going to take the lead, but I'm guessing we get more than that. And there's that first Saint. That is Alvin Kamara. So the Saints go to 5. There's Jaden Reed, Trey Tucker. You got Drake London on a press proof for the Falcons. Oladejo rated rookie for the Titans. Overshown for the Cowboys, Michael Meyer. Derrick Henry on the best of instant for the Ravens. So the Ravens go to 4, and we're at 15 now. There's Doug Williams for the Buccaneers, Jake Ferguson, Tyler Algier. Terrell Owens, Jordan James, rookie for the 49ers, and a press proof of Egbuka for the Buccaneers. So congratulations to John. We've gotten 3 different Emeka variations so far. There is Bryce Young, Kyron Williams, and here's a nice rookie checkerboard of Shedeur Sanders for Abel and the Browns. Abel, congratulations. Shedeur on the rookies checkerboard. Sweet looking card there. And Travis Hunter on a red Pandora. There we go, Joel. Congratulations, guys. That is a good red Pandora to pull. Travis Hunter. Hopefully he can come back healthy next year. And hopefully they can decide if they want to keep playing him 2 ways or if they want to have him focus on offense or defense. I haven't paid much attention to how that shook out. I just hope he gets healthy. There is Zach Ertz for the Commanders. Geno Smith. Kurt Warner. Tony Dorsett. Jalen Hurts. Simmons, rated rookie for the Chiefs. We got Will Johnson on the press proof for the Cardinals. John. Tyler Lockett, Demario Douglas. Tyler Warren on the rookie checkerboard for the Colts. Kenneth, the Colts have been, they've chipped away a little good break here. They did all right in absolute as well. Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr. Not bad Cardinals pulls there. Geno Stone. There's another Saint. That wasn't the one I saw. So Kamara puts the Saints back in the lead at 6, and we're at 16. Here's Jared Verse on the press proof for the Rams. And a Dylan Gabriel rated rookie for the Browns. Cade Otton, Marquise Brown. Jalen Polk. Road to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen insert for the Bills. Congrats, Brian. There's another Saints. So we can get hot, guys, with a team. The Saints now go to 7. on a Cameron Jordan. Dontavian Wicks for the Pack. Devin Hester. Cole Kmet. You got Javonte Williams on the press proof for the Cowboys. Jarquez Hunter for the Rams. Ty Johnson and Christian Cook. Dominators Brian Robinson Jr. for the Commanders, Sean. And in action, All-Pros Fred Warner for the 49ers. Brandon, congrats. Again, I do so love the action All-Pro cards. Congrats to the Niner spot. Audric Esteem, Brandon Ayuk, Devonta Smith, Dante Culpepper, Chad Johnson. We got JSN on a press proof for the Seahawks. This guy just tearing it up, and the Seahawks just keep getting stronger. It is going to be a fierce Super Bowl between those two teams. Congrats to the Seahawks. Hayden on that one, though. There is Shamar Stewart, rated rookie for the Bengals. Carl Eller for the Vikings again. So the Vikings go to 6, and we're at 18 on the hit counter. The Ravens are going to add one with Zay Flowers. The Ravens go to 5. Oh, no. Hold on. Back that up. There we go. All right. We're up to 19 after that Zay Flowers. And here's a throwback or a retro, if you will, of Quinshawn Junkins for the Browns. So, Abel, congratulations on the Junkins. Tank Bigsby, Vinny Testaverde, Okongwu, Jonathan Taylor, Braylon Allen on the press proof for the Jets. Little color match press proof there. Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins. There's Blake Corum, Kirk Cousins. Road to the Super Bowl. Josh Jacobs, or not Josh Jacobs. Brian Robinson Jr. for the Commanders. Woo! Tyreek Hill, Frankie Louvu, Joe Ferguson, Barack Bowers, Jonathan Mingo, RJ Harvey for the Broncos. And oh, look at the centering on that one. Yikes, quality control. So, Joel, this is definitely a PC one, or this is one you just celebrate at how badly it was cut by Donruss there. But love the card. I hate how badly it's cut on there for you. Congrats on that, though, Joel. Maxwell Hairston, rated rookie press proof for the Bills. Julian Love, Mike Gesicki. Rookies checkerboard, Abdul Carter for the Giants. So, Christopher, the Giants have been a little quiet, but we got plenty of cards to go. Hopefully, we can heat up for you, and we get a lot of the downtowns of that, guys. So, hopefully, that'll get you. For the Raiders, Elite Series rookies, Chip, it's an Ashton Genty. Has a nice-looking Ashton Genty there. DeAndre Hopkins for the Ravens. He's in his Chiefs uniform, but it's a Ravens card. So the Ravens go to 6. And we're at 20 on the hit counter. And then that was the other Saint that I did see ripping them. Drew Brees takes the Saints to 8 in the hit counter to 21. So let me show you guys where that's at. And I'm going to rip the next 2 sets of bundles. And then, like I said, we'll do all 5 of our downtowns at the end. We do have oversized top loaders for these guys. So after we open them up and take a look and drool at them a little bit and do a recap, then Max is going to take and pop them into those oversized top loaders for you guys and get them nice and secure. When we go to ship them out, then we also slap them between 2 slabs of cardboard. So hopefully nothing happens to those guys. I know that they're not monumental hits necessarily. However, wow, that is a super light pack. I don't know if we got an auto or something in there, but that is a super, super light pack. It felt like it had half the cards. But those are definitely, those oversized downtowns are definitely worth the draw, and they definitely bring some value. I'm so intrigued to see what came. There was a Pandora in that pack, but I don't know why it was so much lighter than the other ones. I don't know if it was a card loose or if we'll find something else fun in there. Maybe there's a downtown in that pack. Maybe that's why it was so light. But this will be bundle number 4, and then I'm opening up bundle number 5. So once I start to show these cards, guys, that is when you're going to have your hit counter prediction locked in. So If you haven't made it yet or locked it in, feel free to do so. No purchase is necessary. If you're joining us, getting ready for the Prizm break, then you can still play along in this. All you got to do is tell us which team is going to separate itself here. If the Saints right now, who are the safe bet, are going to hold on, or if one of the other teams are going to take a shot. Clearly, hey, Max, I don't have any. Did I just have one Steeler over there?
For
The Pittsburgh Steelers? How many total cards?
I have one in the tray right now. I'm checking.
Yeah, I think we just have the one. Wow, so the Pittsburgh Steelers clearly did not understand this game, but the other one did. But we're at 21 right now, and I hope, Brandon, for your sake, for the Steelers, I hope that they wake up a little bit. But you guys tell us which team. There's a Steeler. Oh, no, it's not a Steeler. Yeah, it is a Steeler. You guys tell us which team is going to get the most cards, as well as the total of all four. If you get the total within one in either direction correct, you're going to get Leprechauns, a.k.a. entries, for free stuff. So here we go. Lock those in. We're going to have Max give you guys about 10-15 seconds. Then he's going to close it up. And the Saints right away are going to add to their lead on the hit counter, guys. They're going to go to 9. And we're at 22 with Chris Olave. There's Debo and an Eli Manning press proof for the Giants. Shamar Stewart on the rated rookie for the Bengals. Jalen Warren, there's a Steeler. So they go to 2, and we're at 23. We've got Montez Sweat. The champ is here, Kenneth Gainwell. He is a Steeler now, but it's an Eagle on this card. And I saw a prediction sneak in there as a close. We will definitely accept that one. 55. Hopefully we can get up there that high for you. I don't know if we'll get to the Ravens 32 total, but I think we can get a 55 total. There's Brandon Ayuk, Tank Bigsby, Testaverde. Hines Ward, the Steelers are waking up a little bit. The Steelers go to 3, and we're at 24. Khalil Shakir, Overshawn on the press proof. Jarquez Hunter rated rookie. Harold Carmichael, and there's David Montgomery. There's another Ashton Genty. This time it's on a throwback for the Raiders. Congratulations, Chip. We just got the Elite Series, and now we got the throwback Ashton Genty. And another rookie quarterback, Red Pandora. This one's Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. So congrats, Abel. Of course, we would love that to be Shador versus Dylan at this point, but still a rookie quarterback on the Red Pandora, so congrats. There's Jonnu Smith, Esteem, Jonathan Taylor, Brock Bowers, Jonathan Mingo, James Lofton on the press proof for the Packers, Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Congrats, Joel. Kenneth Gainwell, that's a Steelers card, so that one counts. They go to 4, and we're at 25 now. Greg Russo. Travion Henderson on the rated rookies retro. I think these are really cool cards. They're very subtle compared to everything else that comes out of Donruss for the most part. I like those. Congrats to the Patriots spot Brian on that one. Here's Sam Laporta, Gabe Davis, Tyrone Tracy, Brock Purdy, James Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. And the Bears are going to get a press proof of rookie tight end Colston Loveland. Congratulations to Keith. There's Levante David, Danielle Hunter. Pat Bryant on the rookies checkerboard for the Broncos. And we got Tyler Loop, rookie kicker for the Ravens on a red Pandora. So congrats, Sean, on a red Pandora. And that puts the Ravens up to 7 behind the Saints. There's Wan'Dale Robinson. Rashid Shaheed puts the Saints into double digits. To 10, we're at 27. Matthew Golden, rookie for the Pack. Joe Horn for the Saints. The Saints are just running right now. 11. Michael Penix. David Montgomery on the Dominators for the Lions. John Jefferson. Ricky Pearsall. Rex Grossman. Jaden Daniels, Jaleel McLaughlin on the press proof. Tia Malu rated rookie for the Colts. Christian Kirk. Carl Eller is a Viking. The Vikings go to 7. Rick Upchurch on the Legend Series Laser for the Broncos. Jalen Waddle, Eli Manning, Pacheco. Kid Reporter, that's another one. T. Higgins, Jason Taylor, Nick Scorton, rated rookie for the Panthers. Graham Mertz on the press proof, rated rookie for the Texans. Antonio Gibson, Tank Dell. Megatron on the bomb squad for the Lions. Congrats, Brian. And the Seahawks with another red Pandora. Nick Emenworry, rookie. Congratulations for the Seahawks. Hayden on the Emenworry red Pandora. Here's Jared Goff, Braylon Allen, Keon Coleman, Devonta Adams. Trent Green on the press proof for the Chiefs. Con McCord, rookie for the Eagles. DJ Moore, Bryce Young. Throwback canvas for the Seahawks, Elijah Arroyo. Best of the Instant. It's another kicker for the Lions. John Lynch, Alec Pierce. We get into bundle number 5. And it's Dalton Schultz, Hunter Henry, QJ for the Browns. Abel, congrats. And I'll tell you what, every time Quinshon Junkins comes around, feels like we see a Travis Hunter sighting. Travis Hunter comes around. We got the red Pandora of him earlier, and now we got the press proof rookie. Joel, congratulations. Welcome back in, Dog Pound. Great to have you back in. There's Montez Sweat, Joe Mixon, Taysom Hill for the Saints. So the Saints, no Tyler Shuck yet, but we've gotten 12 other Saints. There's Jalen Hurts on the Gridiron Kings for the Eagles. Jeff Garcia, DK Metcalf. There's a Steeler. They go up to 5. Brian Thomas, Jim Kelly. J.K. Dobbins on the press proof. Michael Williams for the Niners. Quincy Williams, L'Jarius Sneed. There's another Champions here. Quinyon Mitchell for the Eagles. And a Puka on the throwback for the Rams. John. Here's Gabe Davis, Anzalone, Mike Evans, Jeffrey Simmons. Another kicker, press proof, Kai Fairburn for the Texans, Brian. Calvin Banks for the Saints on the rated rookie. The Saints go to 13. And we're at 32 now. There's Micah Parsons, James Conner. Andrew Van Ginkel on the Action All Pros for the Vikings. So congratulations to the Viking spot, John, on the Van Ginkel All Pros. And that's going to put the Vikings to 8 and our total to 33. Right now, it doesn't appear as though the Saints are going to give in, but the total is still very much up for grabs. There's a cool Bo Nix instant there. And another Broncos quarterback in John Elway. Stafford, Jamar Chase. Jordan Addison, there's a Viking. Vikings go to 9. Maybe it's not over yet. There's another Jaleel McLaughlin press proof. I think that's the 3rd press proof of him. Torrey Horton for the Seahawks. David Montgomery. Jalen Warren, a Steeler. All of a sudden the Steelers are starting to make a run here. Another Seahawks throwback, Jalen Milroe to go with Elijah Arroyo. And there's another beauty of a red Pandora. It is Cam Skattebo for the Giants. Congratulations, Christopher. That's the type of Giant stuff we wanted to hit for you right there. Cam on the red Pandora. Wan'Dale Robinson, Shaheed for the Saints. They go to 14. Huge lead. We're at 36 now. Kid Reporter, Njoku, Taylor, EJ Speed on the press proof. James Pierce, Falcons. Jerry Judy, Jared Verse. Here's a Tet McMillan. We saw a lot of him in absolutes. Nice to see him come out and play for us here in Donruss on the retro rated rookies. Congratulations to Matthew. Tyler Warren, tight end, rookie red Pandora for the Colts. Kenneth, congratulations. Beautiful looking cards, these red Pandoras. There's Braylon Allen, John Lynch, T. Higgins, Drew Bledsoe. There's a Tyler Shuck for the Saints. So the Saints go to 15. It's not a red Pandora, but at least we got you Tyler Shuck for the Saints. Congrats, Victor. Mike Green for the Ravens on the press proof. So the Ravens go to 8. And we're at 38 now on the hit counter. We're cruising on the hit counter. Hey, we got a patch. Rookie Phenom Pat's little Buccaneers. I think it's red, right? These are the red ones. It's half orange, half red. I'm calling it red. Amika Ibuka John on the patch. Nice one there. CMC. Hey, there's a Lamar Jackson. So the Ravens go to 9 and we're at 39. There's Aiden Hutchinson on the Gridiron Kings for the Lions. Alec Pierce, Rashee Rice, Kid Reporter, Jalen Coker, Cam Chancellor. Terrell Suggs on a press proof for the Ravens. So the Ravens hit double digits. And we're at 40 now. Jahad Campbell, rookie for the Eagles. Sneed, Levante David. Joey Porter on the Legend Series for the Steelers. The Steelers go to 7. We're at 41. We got Red Pandora, Pat Bryant for the Denver Broncos. Congratulations, Joel. The Broncos, again, doing all right. Edgerrin James, John Jefferson, Cedric Tillman, Saquon Barkley, Russell Wilson. We got Rashee Rice on the press proof. Eric Iomanar for the Titans, rookie. Kirk Cousins. Julian Love. Tyler Warren on the throwback for the Colts. Trevor Lawrence and Adam Thielen. And the final card is a case hit, Kid Reporter. Well, not final card because we've got our downtowns now. Where we're standing, guys, is we got the lead with the Saints right now at 15 and a total of 41. So a bunch of you had Saints, and you guys are going to win unless there's like 8 in one of these packs. But the total, really right now, no one is on it. So we'll see if someone can get these. And let's take a quick look at our oversized downtowns. Good luck, guys. Once we get through these, I'll do a recap. And then we will get along to the next break, the Prizm break. So those of you joining in for that, welcome in. Our first oversized downtown is going to be Calvin Johnson, a.k.a. Brandon Pettigrew, unless this is one of the fixed ones. But it is not. This is still the Brandon Pettigrew version. Congratulations, Brian J. You got a downtown of Megatron Pettigrew. Our second one. So the Lions get one on the board. Jacksonville. Joel is probably not the Jaguar you wanted, but how about a Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars? Congratulations, Joel. Downtown number 3 is going to be for the Cleveland Dog Pound, Abel. It is a Shedeur Sanders, if I can get him out for you. Shedeur Sanders on the Dog Pound. Congratulations, Abel, on the brown spot. Shedeur Sanders on the oversized. We got 2 left to go, my friends. The Giants, I told you guys, Abdul Carter. There's not 3 this time in the pack, but I do very well pulling him and Tyler Shuck on the downtowns. Abdul Carter for the Giants. Congratulations, Christopher. That definitely saved what was a pretty quiet break for the Giants. So very glad. We got the Cam Scatterboo Red Pandora, was awesome. And then an oversized downtown. Very, very glad to get that. And of course, we almost always pull one from Matthew Golden. So Chip, for the Packers, you, my friend, are finishing off our break with a Matthew Golden in his ice shanty for the Packers. All right, guys, so we're going to get those sleeved up and taken care of, but let's do a recap. We did end up no more additions on the hit counter. So 41, the Saints with 15. So Lou, Victor, Brandon, Brian, and John, congratulations. You guys all had the Saints, and you all earned Leprechauns. Congratulations, guys, and thanks for playing along. Let's recap. We did get the Matthew Golden chip. We're going to get that one sleeved up for you. We got Abdul Carter for Christopher, because we're going to get that one sleeved up and top-loaded for you as well. Shedeur for Abel on the oversized for the Browns. Brian Thomas Jr. on the downtown for the Jaguars. Joel. And the Lions, Brian, with the Brandon Johnson Calvin Megatron card for the Lions. And that was our oversized downtowns. And you're the first pick. The Saints. Good work. They went off today. We got Pat Bryant on the Pandora, the Egbuka patch, Tyler Warren Pandora, the Tet rookies, Cam Scadaboo Red Pandora, Van Ginkel All Pros, Hunter on the Press Proof, Quidshawn, Emin Worry Red Pandora, Tyler Loop Red Pandora, Pat Bryant Rookies Checkerboard, Colson Loveland on the Press Proof, Travion Henderson on the Rookies Retro, Dylan Gabriel Red Pandora, Ashton Genty grabbing at his foot, Ashton Genty Elite Series, Abdul Carter Rookies Checkerboard, RJ Harvey on the very poorly cut card, Quinshawn JSN on the Press Proof, Fred Warner Action All Pros, Tyler Warren Checkerboard, Travis Hunter Pandora, Shador Rookies Checkerboard, Egbuka on the Green Press Proof, McCord Red Pandora, Savion Williams, Cam Ward on the throwback, Egbuka on the checkerboard, Egbuka. So Egbuka had a great break for the Buccaneers, John. Jonathan Taylor, Dominators Burrow, Fannin on the Press Proof, Action All Pro CeeDee Lamb, Benjamin Morrison on the Pandora, throwback Canvas Cam Ward, checkerboard Tyler Warren, retros Williams, Shador, Will Campbell on the Red Pandora, Dominators Burrow, Stewart on the Red Pandora, Elite Series Jalen Lane, Woody Marks on the Red Pandora, a Jaden Daniels Bomb Squad, and a Quinn Ewers patch. So some pretty good stuff coming out of those Donruss bundles. Those oversized downtowns are so much fun to open. Thank you guys for joining on to the break for this Donruss bundle. Congrats to the hits. And for those of you that maybe didn't do quite as well, better luck next time. As we know, sometimes it just doesn't fall in your favor. But we'll always review if someone didn't do well at all. We always got a way to get you a little extra loot or make sure we take care of you. So we will do that for you guys as well. But thank you so much. Now I just covered up the whole screen with our complete box, aka case of Prizm. So I did fall a few minutes behind here, but we are getting ready to start now our Prizm case of blasters. Oh, we're not updating the thing. I missed that. Not that it really matters because you guys know where we're at, but we are now moving on to 926. Our Prizm case. We're going to be doing 20 blasters of these guys. See if we can't get a nice case hitter, something big out of here. And then after that, guys, we're going to turn our attention to basketball. And we're going to do the Black Friday. The Black Friday blasters, as well as the Optic Megas from 2019. So I'm going to have you guys bear with me. We'll call it a slight intermission if you guys want to refresh your beverages or go get a new bowl of popcorn or whatever. I'm going to be grabbing our 20 boxes out here of Prizm, and we'll start ripping them. We'll kind of do 5 at a time. And we will have the hit counter, so after 10 boxes, you guys will have an opportunity to put your predictions in and lock them in for some more free stuff. But again, once we finish this football break, we will then be moving on to basketball. And we're doing 3 of those Black Friday blasters and 5 megas from 2019. All right, we got that box out of the way, making noise. Let me get our schedule off. Let me get our list on. And let me move to break 926, our Prizm break. I will get 5 outs while I start to welcome in and thank all of you wonderful folks who did grab spots in this Prizm break. I do hope this case can bring you guys some good stuff. We've got James rocking the Cardinals again. Chip is on the Falcons this time. Craig's got the Ravens. Jim's got so we got James D and Jim D, not to be confused. Bill on the Bills. Brian's got the Panthers and the Bears. We got Mark is hitting up the Bengals. We got Greg on the Browns, Chip on the Cowboys, Scott on the Broncos, Brian on the Lions, George with the Packers, Nathan with the Texans, Neil the Colts, Jimmy with the Jaguars. That was box 2. The Chiefs going to Sean, Greg the Raiders, Scott with the Chargers, Craig with the Rams, Brian the Dolphins, Rebecca has the Vikings, Brian has the Patriots. Rodney's got the Saints, Jared's got the Giants, Scott the Jets, Sean with the Eagles, Seamus with the Steelers, Giorgio with the 49ers, Judith with the Seahawks, Scott's got the Buccaneers, Rustin has the Titans, and Anthony H is rocking with the Commanders. Here we go, guys. We did get good Shadur Sanders there on the hit counter for sure. All right, guys. So thank you for grabbing those spots and good luck. And let's get to the hit counter and talk about that while I rip some of our first packs open. The hit counter for this one, we are going back to players. I'm going to receivers. I figured with the whole case, hopefully players wouldn't let us down too much. So we're going with receivers that I'm used to seeing us pull a decent amount of. Last one was teams again, so I wouldn't expect us to be that high of a number. But we're going to go with Jamar Chase. We're going to go with Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, and JSN. So four big name receivers that hopefully we'll see a lot of. You guys tell us in this 20 box case of Prizm, how many, first of all, which one of those 4 receivers are we going to get the most cards of? And then how many of those 4 receivers total we are going to get? If you get the player correct, you're going to get a leprechaun. And if you get the total correct, within one in either way, you're going to get a leprechaun as well. And so far tonight in the first 2 breaks, you guys have been doing very well on the spots because we've had some pretty big gaps. But we struggled a little bit with that number. So we'll see if in break 3 here, we'll see if we can lock it in a little bit more. And see if we can get you guys, by the time you have to lock them in, we will be 10 boxes in. So I think we'll have a pretty good pulse on how things are going. You guys will lock it in at that point. So that's what you got to do on the hit counter. I'll leave it up so you guys can contemplate it. And while I'm ripping our first 5 boxes, I guess I'll take a moment as well just to once again welcome everyone in tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you are and you haven't found your way to hitting that subscribe button on our social channels, we sure would appreciate it. Hit the bell notifications so you know when shows are going live and things like that, or we post new videos. We are generally posting some form of content almost every single day, especially on YouTube. And a lot of the videos are coming from our guy Jesse, who does a lot of good stuff, a lot of contact. He does some hot takes, he does some cold takes, he does some truthful takes, but he gets some really good stuff and good perspectives all around the industry, whether it's things going on, whether it's preview stuff, whether it's informational, educational. So check all that out. And again, you set up the alerts button on YouTube or subscribe to the channel. You know when that stuff is coming up. You can also go to cardlines.com and sign up for our newsletter that comes out twice a week, and that will also show you all of those content, videos and stories that we published. Along with Jesse, we've got a bunch of other great writers who are helping us mine through content and putting out multiple new stories a day on our website. So make sure you're signed up for our newsletter. And while you're banging around on cardlines.com, please feel free to take a short survey. That's going, if you haven't done so already, it's going to give you a $5 coupon to our store. And you can grab some supplies, grab some products to rip. We're working on getting some new products on there, including imminent launch of some repack mystery packs, which should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. To be a great way to use your $5 if you do that survey. So do all that sort of stuff if you guys would be so kind. Share our links with as many people as you can. Like I said earlier this week and last week, We just keep pushing towards that 6,000 subscriber number. And from there, it's like a snowball. We just want it to pick up more and more. So if you guys can help us share with the networks, we would appreciate it. So here we go. Get those predictions in, and let's get going on this case. First card up for the Texans, Nathan. It's Christian Kirk. Ollie Gordon, rookie for the Dolphins. There's Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Cade Otton. Willis McGahee for the Bills. And Ray McLeod is our first laser of the break for the Falcons. So Chip J, you got the first laser. The second laser is a much better one. Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Congratulations to the Raiders spot Greg and Ashton Genty. Laser Prizm. And we got a Josh Allen for the Bills. We'll take that one. Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. There we go. Jimmy, if this was anyone's box bought on their own right now, I think you'd be somewhat happy so far with a Genty, a Hunter, and a couple nice lasers. And on top of that, a Bo Nix Fractal for the Broncos. Congrats, Scott. There's Mike Rozier, Tucker Kraft, Kyler Murray, Rich Gannon on the laser for the Raiders, and Armand Membu rookie laser for the Jets. Scott. Kid Reporter, McManus for the Packers. Probably no longer the Packers kicker, unfortunately. Tough finish to his year. Jared Verse for the Rams. There is Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Congrats, Brian. Devin Hester. Cooper DeJean. Myles Garrett, Sack King. Vernon Davis on a silver Prizm for the 49ers. Congrats, Giorgio. Tyler Newbin laser for the Giants. Chris Jones for the Chiefs. Trey Amos rookie for the Commanders. And boom, we got a patch early on, guys. Premier patches. Tennessee Titans, Tony Pollard. So, Rustin, congratulations. That is a sharp-looking patch card for the Titans of Tony Pollard. Not from any specific game or event, unfortunately, but super cool card there. Premier patches. Tony Pollard for the Titans. Congratulations. Cool stuff. Jalen Warren, Josh Jacobs, Adonai Mitchell, DJ Moore on the laser for the Bears. And for the Bears, how about a Luther Burden laser rookie card? Congratulations, Brian J, on a couple nice Bears in a row. Kicker alert, Young Hoo Ko. Tom McCord, rookie for the Eagles. Fractal, Lamar Jackson. Aiden Hutchinson, Chris Boswell, kicker alert. Again, it's a kicker night tonight, guys. Zaire Franklin. TJ Hawkinson for the Vikings. Rebecca on a laser. And Kenneth Grant on a rookie laser for the Dolphins. Here's a Kid Reporter. John J. Swift and Ray McLeod. Rookie Emin Worry for the Seahawks. JJ McCarthy. Gerald Riggs. Caden Ellis. Austin Hooper on the silver Prizm for the Patriots. Congrats, Brian. Alec Pierce on a laser for the Colts. There's Cora Mora. Jonnu Smith. Another Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins. Tyrone Tracy. Devo Samuel. Devonta Smith. We got Leonard Fournette on the laser for the Jaguars. And Khalil Mullings on the rookie laser for the Titans. Rustin. Kid Reporter. Tremaine Edmonds for the Bears. Jalen Milroe, rookie quarterback for the Seahawks. And emergent Luther Burden. So it's a good Bears break early on, especially for Luther Burden. Congratulations to Brian on the emergent rookie of Luther Burden III. Marquise Brown, Christian Gonzalez would be going to the Pro Bowl, but he's going to the Super Bowl instead. T. Higgins. There's Marshawn Lattimore for the Commanders on a laser. And rookie for the Lions, Tyleik Williams. Carl Pickens. Jalen Coker. Gunnar Helm, rookie for the Titans. Nick Bonito. Rashid Shaheed, those Saints coming back. There's Surtain for the Broncos. Chase Brown on a silver Prizm for the Bengals. A.J. Brown on the laser for the Eagles. Kid Reporter. Rashad Bateman, Dak Prescott's. Savion Williams for the Packers. Justin Fields, Golden Tate, Ricky Pearsall. You got Zaire Franklin on the laser. And Mason Taylor on a rookie laser for the Jets. Jets. Scott, congratulations. Another kid reporter. DeAndre Swift the second time. Kyle Monahai, rookie for the Bears. Bears having a good break. Prismatic, Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys. Chip, congrats. JJ McCarthy, Stephon Diggs, Ray Lewis, Jalen Waddle on the laser for the Dolphins, and Dylan Gabriel on the rookie laser. Now, unfortunately, again, we want that to be Shador. However, a rookie quarterback laser is not a bad one anytime. And who knows what he could end up doing with his career if he gets traded or something. Who knows? So I'm going to top load it. Buda Baker, Jordan Addison, Isaiah Thomas for the Jets, rookie card. Kyle Pitts, Joe Mixon, Geno Stone, Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks on a rookie silver. Congratulations, Judith, on the rookie silver Prizm, Jalen Milroe. And finally, the hit counter, guys. How about Jamar Chase on the laser for the Cincinnati Bengals? Mark, congratulations on a Jamar Chase. And so the hit counter goes to 1 with Jamar Chase getting us on the board. There's a kid reporter. Keyshawn Johnson, Damian Martinez for the Seahawks. Another patch, guys. It's a rookie gear. Pat Bryant on the Blaze Orange for the Broncos. Scott, congratulations. The Broncos have been producing all night for us. Pat Bryant on the rookie gear. That is patch number 2 of the case already, and we are early. We're in roughly box 3 right now. AJ Barner, Trey Tucker, Devondre Sweat, Breece Hall on the laser, and rookie Jack Beck on the laser for the Raiders. Kid reporter, Vince Ferragamo, Isaac Tesla, rookie for the Lions. Prismatic, Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. James, congrats. And we've got Brad Johnson turned around for the Buccaneers. Another Buccaneers quarterback is Baker Mayfield, Dwight Freeney, Pittman Jr., Chase Brown on it. That's our second Chase Brown laser, I think, unless there was a press proof for him earlier. Alfred Collins laser. There's Tay Adams for the Rams. So Devontae goes to 1. We're up to 2 on the hit counter now. Dawson Knox, Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Audric Estime, Jerry Jeudy, Aaron Jones. You got Jeremy Shockey on a silver for the Saints. Jeff Garcia on a laser for the Niners, a kid reporter, and Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans rounds out box number 5. So I will pull up 5 more boxes, and this will end up representing our halfway point after these 5. So still plenty of time for the hit counter to take shape. As of right now, I would say probably thinking somewhat conservatively, it is still really anybody's game, and you guys, again, have 5 boxes to figure out who's going to end up getting the most cards. Right now, we do have Devontae Adams and Jamar Chase. Each did manage to get themselves on the board. Jefferson and JSN have not. We have seen both of those two a little bit earlier tonight in the other break, so I'm not afraid of not getting one of those guys after 20 boxes. But right now, we don't have any after 5 with 2 on the hit counter. So you guys, once we're done with this halfway point here, you'll have to lock them in and tell us which guy is going to win this race and the total of all 5 together. We talked a little bit about our website. We talked a little about all the content and all that stuff. So check all that out. And again, please do, if you guys can, especially on YouTube, please share our channel with as many friends as you'd like. My goal for the year is that we reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I would love if we could reach 10,000 subscribers by summertime. So if you guys can help us accomplish that goal, we sure would appreciate it very, very much. And while I'm ripping some cards, you guys are thinking about how we're doing, hey, pop in the chat and let me know, what are your Super Bowl predictions? It is gonna be a tough game. All four teams that made it to the championship weekend had just phenomenal defenses flying around the field. They were bruiser teams. You had the Patriots and Broncos just beating everybody up on defense and doing just enough on offense to win all these games. You got the Seahawks not only beating the pants off of people defensively, but they've figured some things out offensively, and they're firing on all cylinders, returning kicks like it's going out of style. And then you had the Rams, who I don't know if they were quite as strong of a defense, but man, they were flying around the field. But going into that Super Bowl, the Seahawks and Patriots, just absolute bruiser of defenses on both sides there. It could be a long day for both quarterbacks. I don't think it'll be a very high scoring Super Bowl. But what do you guys think? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be one of those like 17-14 or like 13-10 type of Super Bowls. Just because both teams' defenses are playing so well. But again, if you look at the way the Seahawks have played in this playoffs, every single game they just come out and do something big very, very early in the game that just sets the pace. And I mean, you look at when they played the 49ers, it's like before the 49ers even knew what hit them, I think they were down 3 touchdowns, and that was it. So we got a prediction: Seattle 27-21. It's a little bit higher score than me. All right, I like it. Dog Pound says not going to watch it. Not going to do it for you, huh? Hey, that's fair enough. This time of the year, you can be a little done with football if your team took a hard loss, or if your team got knocked out early and you're just tired of it. So we could definitely appreciate that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch or not. They're not listed yet because we always kind of have to run our auctions about 5 days in advance. But if you guys do want something else to do to distract yourself on Super Bowl Sunday, I'm not gonna break during the Super Bowl because I'm not stupid enough to try and beat the Super Bowl for your attention. And I don't have Pepsi and Doritos knocking down my door for $1 million ad spots. Maybe I should think about that though. Maybe I should be selling half-hour ad spots in these breaks, and I could be getting Pepsi to pay me $1 million for half a second advertisement. Heck, I could be giving you guys all these spots away for free if we could be doing that. So, if you guys got any ins on that, let me know, and I'm all ears. Let's start selling ad time on our breaks and just run these breaks for free. What do you guys think about that? But we're gonna be doing, yeah, there's always next year, right? We're gonna be doing on the Super Bowl morning. I'm gonna be doing a little pregame break. It's gonna start pretty early. We're gonna start at 9 a.m. Central on Super Bowl Sunday. So for those of you on the West Coast, yeah, you might want to set your coffee maker so you can get up and join us at 7 your time. Start an OnlyFans break, yeah, right. Although I don't know, that could be getting into an area I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I want to be taking requests on OnlyFans, but we'll have to see. But we're gonna be doing some breaks. I think we're gonna be doing 2 or 3 football breaks for sure, and a couple hobby breaks on Super Bowl Sunday. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Not you. All right, guys. So we're in the next set of boxes, and let's see. Let's see how we can do here on the second 5 boxes. There's Membu rookie for the Jets. Another patch, guys, and whoa, that's a good one. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Neil, congratulations. I like this card a lot. You got the nice Colts blue in there. It's not going to be from any game, I would think, but it's a cool card. Yeah, not from any specific game, but what a cool card there, Jonathan Taylor. Congrats to the Colts. Guys, we got 3 patches already. There's Warren Sapp, Rich Gannon, Jake Ferguson. There is Snead on the laser. Donovan Jackson on the laser for the Vikings. Jalen Waddle. Gerald Fannin Jr. for the Browns. And kicker global reach Will Reichard for the Vikings. There's one of our hit counter players, JSN. So congrats to the Seahawks, Judith. And JSN goes to 1. We got 3 guys at 1 at 3 right now on the hit counter. Look at Steve Spurrier. What a card for the Niners. Mike Gesicki, Geno Smith on the laser for the Raiders, and Trey Amos for the Commanders on the rookie laser. Another kid reporter, Julius Peppers, Matabuke for the Ravens, rookie Riley Leonard for the Colts, Zach Bond, Cam Jordan, Zach Ertz, a Scary Terry Silver Prizm for the Commanders, Anthony, Zach Bond on a laser. There's a nice Bo Nix for the Broncos, Scott. We got Trevor Etienne. And another patch, guys. Wow. 4th patch, and it's another good name patch. You got the Purple People Eaters patch here. Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Rebecca, congratulations. Justin Jefferson on the patch. Yeah, I was getting to the counter. I got to top load the card first, man. Give me a second on that. Justin Jefferson goes to 1, and everyone's on the hit counter now at 1. Congrats to the Vikings, Rebecca. That was a cool Justin Jefferson patch. Jerome Ford, Amonra, Derek Brown. We got Roma Dunze on the laser. And Cam Miller, rookie for the Raiders, on a laser rookie. Chase Brown, Gray Zabel for the Seahawks. An emergent Tyler Warren for the Colts, having a good break. Tajay Spears, Khalil Shakir. Look at Warren Moon for the Chiefs. I honestly don't even remember Warren Moon playing for the Chiefs. I really don't. And I'm pretty good with stuff like that, but I really don't remember him playing for the Chiefs. Amonra St. Brown on the laser for the Lions, and rookie Michael Williams for the Niners. Another kid reporter. We don't get enough of those. Leonard Fournette, Makuba for the Eagles. Brock Purdy, Jeremy Shockey, George Kittle. You got Jaden Reed on the Silver Prizm for the Packers. George. Mike Evans. Trent McDuffie, Lamar Jackson. Gunnar Helm on a Silver Prizm. Warren Sapp on a laser for the Raiders. Kid reporter. And A.J. Brown. So here's a question. Has anyone that's watching us live right now, have you guys ever won anything on that Kid Reporter? I know the big prize is to have a kid go do the Kid Reporter stuff at the Super Bowl, but they have like secondary prizes where you get hats, jerseys, things like that. Have any of you guys ever won anything? Like 2 years ago, I think I kept a stack. I had probably like 400 or 500 of those, and I sat and popped every single one of those in. Never got a dang thing on it. I just built forts with them basically. I paper houses with them, right? That's about all you can do. Eric Allen. McFadden for the Giants on a laser. RJ Harvey is a really nice rookie laser there for the Broncos. Congrats. It's gotta be RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Speaking of building that paper card fort, there's another one. There's another wall for us. Trey Hendrickson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, Ken O'Brien, Swessinger, rookie for the Browns. Omarion Hampton on the emergent for the Chargers. Congratulations to Scott again. Scott, you're killing it right now. Omarion Hampton. Dallas Goedert, Randy White, Cameron Kinchins. We got a Bo Nix laser for the Broncos. There we go. Scott, I think the last four notable cards have gone to Scott. Scott, congratulations. Rookie Trevor Etienne on a laser. We got James Conner, Tareeb Still, Maxwell Hairston, rookie for the Bills. Theo Johnson, Winfield Jr., Donovan Jackson. This is like the 5th Donovan Jackson of this break already for the Vikings. How about another patch? And how about another premier guy? JSN on the patch for the Seahawks. Judith. Wow, guys. So I know patches aren't crazy, but the guys we're getting, Jonathan Taylor, JSN, good patches. Justin Jefferson, nice one there for JSN. And so JSN does now take a lead on the hit counter at 2. We're at 5 right now. Joe Theismann, Sean Taylor, Roma Dunze. There's Derek Brown on the laser for the Panthers and DJ Giddens rookie laser for the Colts. Brian Burns, Trey Amos rookie for the Commanders. A fractal of Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars. There's another one where just, not the team we ever think of with Tony Dorsett, but Tony Dorsett with the Broncos. Adam Thielen, Breece Hall. Run CMC on the laser for the Niners. And a Matthew Golden rookie laser for the Pack. Congrats, George. Here's another wall for our forts. Russell Wilson, DJ Moore, Cal McCord rookie. Chris Godwin, Minka Fitzpatrick, DK Metcalf. Bunch of Steelers in a row here. How about a Carnell Lake silver prism for the Steelers? Congrats, Seamus. Trey Hendrickson on the laser for the Bengals. Tank Bigsby. Taj Brooks for the Bengals, rookie. And Brian Burns is a red prism for the Giants. That's going to be red retail, not numbered. But man, out of 10 boxes, that's our first red prism. Some color there. Brian Burns for the Giants. Congratulations, Jared. There's Ed Reed, Turpin, Christian Wilkins, Tavondre Sweat on a laser, Trey Harris on a rookie laser for the Chargers. There's Ocho Cinco, Phil Maffa, Tyler Shuck, rookie prismatic for the Saints. Congrats, Rodney. Juwan Jennings, Vita Vea, Eric Dickerson, and Brett Favre on the laser for the Vikings. Rebecca. Still never sits right with me to see him in a purple uniform. Donovan Izaraki, rookie for the Cowboys. There's a kid reporter. Tim Tebow for the Broncos. Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. Eric Iomanar, rookie for the Titans. Evan Ingram for the Broncos. There's a nice Drake May for the Patriots, Brian. Travis Etienne. Deshaun Jackson on the silver prism. Wayne Krebet on the laser for the Jets. And Chris Chambers for the Dolphins. So that is 10 boxes in. That is a halfway point. We're at 5 on the hit counter. That JSN patch just took the lead. I'm going to get 5 more out. And while I get these going, this will be time for you guys to lock it in. His last interception there. Yep. Time to lock in which guy you think is going to get the most cards in this break. It's a tough call right now. You guys are almost kind of back at square one with it if you're looking at it closely. But if you're going to go napkin math, the safe bet with the rate this is going would be JSN, right? Because all these other players would have to get 2 cards without JSN getting another card for him to lose on the hit counter. So he's the safe bet. But all it takes is a run of one of these guys to change things up. So lock it in. I would say Hoosh Manzada. We haven't gotten Hoosh Manzada yet, have we? No. But there is this Prizm checklist, partly because they're running, I think they're starting to feed into the fact that, they're not going to have the licensing. So you're starting to see them really pulling some of the other names out to get us used to some of these retired players and things like that when they got to start pulling all of the licensed players out. Unless something else comes up. Again, admittedly, I got to pay a little more attention to what Panini is going to start to do once they lose all the licensing and things like that. It's going to be an interesting year or two of sports cards. That is for sure. What I do know, and Jesse alluded to it in one of our recent comments, is while Fanatics has been doing some really good stuff with some of the cards, they're also kind of creating a little bit of a monopoly where they're able to price control everything a lot more. And so you guys are seeing prices just continue to go up. You're seeing them start to do less things where there's retail options and hobby options only, things like that. So it's going to be interesting to see the next couple years how the hobby shakes out. But one thing's for sure is we at Card Lions are going to continue to do everything we can for you guys to keep you informed on what's going on. And we're going to do everything we can for you guys to keep products available, hopefully somewhat affordable. Sometimes, obviously, the market's going to drive that more than we can, but we're going to continue to try and put breaks out there that aren't the biggest breaks. They're not going to hopefully break your pocketbook to get into them. You guys can always see, we talked about last night, we ran 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. We do just happen to have a lot of inventory of 2021 baseball and football. So if you guys have been hanging out with us for the last, 6 to 12 months, you will have noticed and seen a lot of 2021 baseball and a lot of 2021 football. You will have seen a lot of 2019, 2020 basketball. It's just extra inventory of things that we have on hand or things that you can still get at a decent price. So sometimes it's not always the most exciting product. We're not necessarily always breaking flawless and things like that. But we're trying to always find those sneaky products that can still deliver good value to you guys and good hits, while also still hopefully not breaking yours or our pocketbooks to make them available. So we're going to get into these 3, then I'll do the 2, and then we'll do the final 5, and we're cruising through this Prizm break. So just got a Flutie Flakes. Woo. Doug Flutie, he's in the checklist, right? All right, so it is time, guys, for you to lock in those hit counter predictions if you haven't done so already. We're going to have Max give you guys about a 15-second countdown and then lock them up. Good luck. We're going to start out with the second half here with Cam Miller, rookie for the Raiders. And we're going to get a patch right away, guys. This one's a rookie. It's not quite as big of a name as some of the other ones we've been pulling, but a rookie patch nonetheless. Rookie gear for the Bills. Jim D, it is TJ Sanders. So congratulations to the Bills on a patch. We're killing it on patches right now. There's Kyle Pitts, Josie Jewell, Eric Moulds, Trey Benson on the laser for the Cardinals, and rookie Jalen Milroe. That's a quarterback rookie laser for the Seahawks. Congratulations, Judith. Kid Reporter, Keyshawn Johnson, Michael Williams. A sweet Prizm break of Caleb Williams. And speaking of Prizm break, that guy breaks a lot of tackles and sack opportunities in the backfield. As much as it drives me crazy as a Packer fan, you got to give the guy credit, man. He can use his feet. That's a cool card for the Bears. Brian, congratulations. There's Malik, Garrett Wilson, McFadden, Khalil Shakir for the Bills on a laser. Gunnar Helm, rookie laser for the Titans. It's the second one of him. Torrey Holt, LeGarrette Blount. That guy was a truck, man. Jack Beck, Raiders, rookie. Mike Rozier, Cortland Sutton. There is Jay Jets for the Vikings. So Jefferson adds on to his patch. He's up to 2 now. And we're at 6 total. We got a rookie silver of Phil Maffa for the Cowboys. Chip J, congratulations on a silver rookie of Phil Maffa. Every time I see Phil Maffa, I always want to say Mafia, but I know it's not that. There's Clay Matthews on the laser, Kid Reporter. McManus, Micah Parsons. Walter Nolan, rookie for the Cardinals. The Bust, Jerome Bettis. Caleb again. Kirby. Aaron Jones on a laser for the Vikings. Maxwell Hairston for the Bills. Another Kid Reporter. How about a Jaden Daniels for the Commanders, Anthony? Devin Neal, rookie for the Saints. Matthew Golden on the Fireworks, rookie for the Packers. Congratulations, George. It's a sweet-looking Matthew Golden card there. The Packers need to figure out next year how to make this guy more involved early on in the game. Sherwood, Jonathan Taylor, Stevenson, Spencer Rattler on the laser for the Saints. And there's a nice one. Shadir Sanders. I ran out of sleeves. Hold on, my friends. Shadir Sanders on a laser rookie for Greg and the Browns. Congratulations, Greg. That's a good one. Devon, a chain. Ozzie Newsome. Kyle Williams for the Patriots, rookie card. TJ Watt. Chris Olave. Thomas Jr. We got TJ Hawkinson on the silver for the Vikings. Antonio Gibson on a laser. Kid reporter. There is Puka. He didn't go on the hit counter, but he could have. Eric Armstead. Jordan Watkins. Cam Chancellor. Christian Watson for the Pack. Marvin Harrison. Dawson Knox on the laser for the Bills. And Jalen Royals, rookie laser for the Chiefs. Max Crosby, again, if I understand correctly, the newest member of the Chicago Bears. Jackson Dart, there we go. Congrats to the Giant spot, Jared. That's the type of stuff we want. Jackson Dart, rookie. Very clean looking rookie Prizm card there. Chuba on the global reach. Nico Collins. Kyron Williams. George Pickens and laser Braden Fisk for the Rams. Along with rookie laser Carson Schlesinger for the Browns. This fort's getting big over here in my box. Mark Andrews, Ernest Biner. Caleb Johnson, rookie for the Steelers. Trey McBride. Wes Welker. Penix Jr. Bijan, little Honey Bijan on the silver Prizm for the Falcons. Congrats, Chip. Lenoir on the laser. And then there is Archie Manning for the Oilers, a.k.a. the Titans. All right, so that was the next three up. Here, you guys are locked into your hit counter predictions. I think the Matt, we did see you got that one in. So we'll get you, Max, go ahead and include Matt's JSN 11 prediction on there. Oh, you got you. You got a color blast? Of course you did, Guys, I haven't pulled a color blast out of these yet. I would love to pull a color blast. I would love to pull something. That's awesome. Did you pull it yourself, or was it a Prizm break that you were bought into? That's cool though. Congrats on that, man. That's a super hit. There's a break. Nice. How many box break was that one of? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Chiefs and Eagles in this one. All right. So, that's Sean. Okay. Sean, thanks for clarifying for us. We just want to make sure we're not missing out if you win anything that we had you. So, one FOTL box, and you pulled the color blast out of it. That's awesome. FOTLs are fun. I love any time I get to rip an FOTL box of any product, because usually they're loaded with some good stuff. Been a rough run for you lately? Needed a good hit like that? All right, here we go, guys. Next ones. Let's see how we end up. After this, we do have 5 more boxes, so lots of cards left to get here, guys. There's Chop Robinson. Izaraku for the Cowboys. Deron Bland, Isaiah Pacheco, Josh Sweat. Eric Molds on the laser. And for the Bears, another one. Colson Loveland on a rookie laser. So congrats to the Bears spot. Brian, the Bears have been kind of just chipping away at a pretty good break, all things considered. King Henry. 4 1-1s in a month. Good Lord. I need some of that. Jalen Lane. We got Abdul Carter on the rookie fireworks. It's been a minute since we pulled a 1-1. It's been 3 weeks ago, I think I pulled a 1-1 in one of our breaks, so we are definitely due. We pulled a bunch of kabooms and things like that for sure, and then we're pulling these downtowns, of course, because they're part of the package. But we're overdue for some kind of big 1-1 of some sort. Terry McLaurin. There's a coach card, Mike Vrabel. Dwayne Bowe. Cam Jordan on a laser. Ty Felton on a rookie laser for the Vikings, Rebecca. Kid Reporter, the fort's getting stronger. Austin Hooper, Dave Craig. Jelon Walker for the Falcons. Jaws, Ron Jaworski, Cade Stover. Jacoby Myers, Deron Bland on a silver Prizm for the Cowboys. And Sam Darnold on a laser for the Seahawks. CJ Stroud, Cam Skataboo for the Giants, Jared. Congratulations, Cam Skataboo. And right behind that is a silver Jackson Dart. Wow. Giants, Jared, they're waking up for you, my friend. Congratulations. Here we go. Jackson Dart right behind a Cam Scattaboo. How do you like that? Beautiful stuff. Now the Jaguars. That's it. Calvin Ridley, James Lofton, Jared Goff. We got Michael Pittman on the laser. And Jalen Lane for the Commanders. And here's a drawbridge for our kid reporter Fort. Christian Benford. Byshell Tootin. There's the Jaguar. What's next? Byshell Tootin. Travion Henderson on the fireworks. Congratulations to the Patriots by Brian on the Travion Henderson. Hunter next. See what we can do. Jan Stenerud. I don't think that's the Hunter you're looking for. Kendre Miller. Jonnu Smith. Hines Ward on a laser. And Jelon Walker on a rookie laser for the Falcons. Kamani Vidal, Javonte Williams. Kelvin Banks for the Saints. Cal Van Noy, Megatron. Josh Hines Allen. Kenneth Grant on a silver Prizm rookie for the Dolphins. T-Law for the Jaguars. Jimmy. We got a kid reporter. And Cordell Stewart. How about that one? Hey, guys. 15 out of 20 boxes in. So lots of cards pulled, but still plenty of cards to go. Here's how we're tracking on the hit counter. Not the best, but we kind of expected this when I went down to individual players, right? Jefferson and JSN each have 2. The other ones each 1. So we're at 6. A lot of you guys had a little more faith in me. So we need a big push for most of you guys to get that total number in there. But a lot of you are on JSN or Jefferson. So I think we're going to do okay from folks getting leprechauns for the player spots. The question is, I think we need to get 5 or 6 for a good chunk of you here to get a leprechaun based on the total number. So we're going to need these guys to wake up a little bit. It's not unthinkable, right, for us to have one of these guys get hot. If you get a fireworks and one of the lasers and a base card, you could end up with 3 Devontae Adams just like that. So we'll see if we can do that here. But as of right now, we got a little bit of work to do here if we want to get you guys a leprechaun for your totals. If you guys have been, we haven't necessarily had a lot of, speaking of 101, a lot of 101 lately. However, if you guys have been breaking with us recently or watching a lot of the baseball we've been doing, we have been having just an absolute blast doing Topps Pro Debut. Topps, speaking of Fanatics and what they're doing with stuff, they, in my opinion, absolutely loaded their boxes of Pro Debut. So they got rid of the hobby and the jumbo, and they kind of made just one hobby box, which was sort of a mix of both. But you get 4 autos per box, and what we've been finding is usually 2 of the 4, if not 4 of the 4, are more than just paper. You get plenty of the paper ones in there too, but we've been getting a ton of autos numbered to like 75 and 50. And we've doing really well pulling, the Jack Caglianonis, Travis Bazanas, some of the bigger names as well. We've had a lot of fun ripping that. So for those of you guys that have been fortunate enough to grab your spots in those, hopefully many of you have been the beneficiary of some really cool cards. And the good news is we're able to get our hands on some more of that. So we are not stopping with Pro Debut in the foreseeable future. Once we run low on the next couple cases we got, we'll have to see how easy it is to get our hands on some more of it. If we can, we will, as long as you guys keep showing interest in it, because those breaks have been just phenomenal. And we've been doing Heritage. I know some people are love and hate on Heritage, but we've been rocking with some Heritage high number, and we've been doing pretty well on hits for there. I'd say we are averaging, I don't know, like 40% auto rate, which is pretty good for Heritage. We've been getting a good amount of autos and buybacks, which is nice. So we've got a lot more baseball and hobby baseball scheduled for Thursday. And then again, like I said, some more football scheduled for Friday. So Thursday, I mean. So Thursday is going to be a big day. So check out those breaks. So here is boxes 15 through 18. Jalen Johnson. There's Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. And a silver Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. There we go. Congratulations again to Greg. Shedeur on the silver Prizm rookie for the Browns. Hey, there's that Hoosh Manzada for you. There we go. We did get a Matthew Golden downtown earlier. Rocket Ishmael, Adonai Mitchell on the laser. Shamar Stewart on a rookie laser for the Bengals. There's Bucky Irvin, James Pierce Jr., and Jalen Milroe on an emergent for the Seahawks. So we have only seen JSN come out a couple times. Good news is one of them was a patch. But on the other side for the Seahawks, we have seen a bunch of good parallels of Jalen Milroe, including a couple lasers and now an emergent. There's Steven Jackson. That guy was a monster for the Rams. Cole Kmet, Jason Sehorn. Jordan Brooks on a laser, and rookie Jalen Noel for the Texans. Nathan. Kid Reporter, Tony Pollard, Jim Kelly. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Keon Coleman. CeeDee Lamb. Craig Morton. Every time I see that, I want to get excited and say John Elway. Instead, I got to temper myself and say Craig Morton. No offense to Craig Morton. Chuba Hubbard on the silver. Drew Brees on a laser for the Chargers. Nice one, Scott. And there's the Honey Badger. There's Mason Taylor for the Jets. And an autograph for the Jets. Zach Evans, Scott. Congratulations. So we got a bunch of patches. We did manage to secure an autograph now. Significant signatures, Zach Evans from the New York Football Jets. Congratulations, Scott. Hopefully we get more than one auto per case. Or we'll take at least one and hopefully add on from there. Tyler Newbin, Hines Ward, Najee Harris. Hey, there's a Justin Jefferson laser for the Vikings. Congrats, Rebecca. And so Jefferson now takes sole possession at a whopping 3. And we go to 7. There's Damian Martinez again on the laser for the Seahawks. Kid Reporter. Quinnen Williams, Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Fractal, J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. Antonio Gibson. Spencer Rattler, Marshall Falk. Khalil Mack on the laser for the Chargers. And rookie Isaac Tesla on a laser for the Detroit Lions for Brian. Dog Pound's back in again. Fisk, McConkey. There's an Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Congratulations to the Raiders spot, Greg. Drew Brees, Jordan Brooks, Terrell Suggs. Ricky Williams on a silver for the Ravens, Craig. And Julius Peppers on a laser for the Bears, Kid Reporter. Sam Darnold, Cooper Cup. Khalil Mullings, rookie. And Matthew Golden on a variation silver Prizm for the Packers. Congratulations to the Packers, George. Looks like whoever you call out seems to, at some point, seems to come out here. So keep saying names. Say names. Ricky Pearsall. We'll see if we get a Ricky soon. Keep saying names. We'll see what happens. Njoku, Tua. Caden Ellis on the laser. And Harold Fannin Jr. on a rookie laser for the Browns. Congrats once again to Greg with the Browns, who are having a pretty solid break. There's a Kid Reporter. Jamison Williams. Tyleek Williams for the Lions. Another Prizm break, and it's Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars. Congrats, Jimmy. Carnell Lake. Xavier Worthy. Braylon Allen. Steve Spurrier on the laser for the Niners. Riley Leonard on a rookie laser, quarterback laser for the Indianapolis Colts. Neil, congrats. Be interesting to see what they do next year from a quarterback standard. Will it be him? I don't think they give Richardson another try. I think Phillip Rivers is now done again. But what are they going to do with Danny Dimes? If you guys know, let me know. Tootin and Tila, all right. Frank Gore, Ivan Pace, Trey Harris, Deshaun Jackson, Leonard Williams. There's Joe Burrow. Khalil Shakir on the Silver Prizm. Quentin Williams laser, Kid Reporter, and Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. So we now find ourselves with 2 boxes left to go in this case. Justin Jefferson did take a step forward and get himself to 3. So right now, only one of you is with Justin Jefferson. So that hurt us a little bit. So hopefully we can get some more action on the hit counter, because I want as many of you guys to get leprechauns as you can. And we are starting to approach, if we can get 1 or 2 more of these guys, we'll start to approach the total getting some on there. So here's hoping these last 2 boxes can deliver us some goods. Let's go ahead and I'll do 1 box at a time and see what we can get. I have made many mention of you folks watching this live. If any of you are watching this on replay, whether it's later tonight, tomorrow, we missed you live, but we hope you enjoy watching the replay, and we thank you guys for popping into today's breaks. We appreciate everyone so much. Well, we got 2 boxes left, so we'll see what we can do on here. There's Matthew Stafford. There's a little bit of last 2 box magic with a Shadur Sanders. Greg, the Browns continue to add to their resume for you. There's Corbett again, Christian McCaffrey, Van Ginkel, LeGarrette Blount on the laser, along with Gray Zabel on the laser, Drake London, Shamar Stewart for the Bengals, a prismatic Colston Loveland rookie for the Chi-Town Bears. Brian, congratulations. There's T-Law, Brian Robinson, Bryce Young, Charles Woodson on a laser for the Pack, and Makuba for the Eagles. Kid Reporter, Lenoir, Aaron Glenn, coach card number 2 of the break. Jalen Noel, rookie for the Titans. Jamar Chase, hit counter, guys. There we go. He goes to 2, and we go to 8 on the hit counter. Marshawn Lattimore, Dan Fouts, Jordan Love on a silver for the Packers. George, congrats. And JSN on a laser for the Seahawks. Congratulations, Judith. So JSN comes up for us. We are getting a little bit of the last couple box magic. JSN ties up Jefferson at 3, and we are at 9, which, guys, JSN and getting to 9 just added about 6 leprechauns to our take here. Brett Favre for the Vikings. And we've got our last box to go. First pack of that last box. Hunter Henry, Taj Brooks, rookie silver for the Bengals. Ernest Jones on the laser for the Seahawks. Kid Reporter, Clay Matthews. Pack number 2 of our last box mojo. We got Denzel Ward. RJ Harvey for the Broncos. There we go. Congratulations to the Broncos. Spots, Scott again. Alec Pierce and Michael Wilson for the Cards. Danielle Hunter, Michael Wilson on the laser, and Nick Emenwuri on the laser for the Seahawks, along with Geno Smith. Ty Felton, rookie for the Vikings. Fireworks, Sam Darnold for the Seahawks. Jeff Garcia and Khalil Mack. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Xavier McKinney on the laser for the Pack, along with rookie Kyle McCord on the laser for the Eagles. Sean. Kid Reporter, and Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. And one last pack, and it feels a little thick. We might have one final patch in here. We do, my friends. How about that? Let's let that one back. We got Ernest Jones, Charles Woodson, Colston Loveland for the Bears, and Malachi Starks is a rookie gear patch for the Ravens. So, Craig, the Ravens sneak in one more patch for us. Rookie gear, Malachi Starks. Congratulations. That one's a little too thin, so this guy should work. There it is. Malachi Starks on the rookie gear refractor. Not bad. The last one. Getting the Spirit Fingers. The Spirit Fingers got us a patch. There we go. We'll take it. All right, guys. So that JSN was huge because for the hit counter, that did tie it up, which got a bunch of people, some leprechauns in there. So Matt, John, Craig, Lou, Brian, and John M. all managed to get leprechauns. Congratulations, my friends. And John and Lou, you both then, with 10, got within one of the 9. So you guys got leprechauns as there. So a bunch of leprechauns were won that time. Congratulations, my friends. They will run for you in a little bit here for some free stuff. Let's do a recap of some fun Prizm. We did get a patch. Malachi Starks, rookie. Kyle McCord, RJ Harvey, JSN. Colson Loveland, Prismatic. Shador, Riley Leonard, Harold Fannin, Matthew Golden on the variation, Ashton Genty, Isaac Tesla, autograph of Zach Evans, emergent Jalen Milroe, Shador on the variation silver, Travion Henderson fireworks, Jackson Dart on the variation silver, Cam Scattaboo, Abdul Carter. This was a good little run for the Giants. Colson Loveland, Jackson Dart, Shador laser, Matthew Golden fireworks, Phil Maffa on the silver, Caleb Williams on the Prizm break, Jalen Milroe, rookie gear TJ Sanders, Brian Burns on the red, JSN patch, Bo Nix laser, emergent Hampton, RJ Harvey on the laser, Justin Jefferson patch, Jonathan Taylor patch, Pat Bryant patch, Jamar Chase, Milroe on the silver, Dylan Gabriel on the laser, Mason Taylor, emergent Luther Burden laser, Tony Pollard on a patch, Travis Hunter, and Ashton Genty on a laser. So out of the case, along with some good rookie action, although no Cam Ward, tough. Very little. One Travis Hunter. But other than that, then the rookies besides that did okay. We did get an autograph. And probably the best of that was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 patches, including Taylor, Jefferson, and JSN. That's not a bad take out of that. So thank you guys so much for filling up that Prizm case break. I hope you guys had a good time with it. I sure did. I appreciate y'all. And I'm bringing on basketball. It is now time to shoot some threes, my friends. As we go to our schedule, we're done with football for the day. We're not done with football forever, just for the day. But we are pretty much right back on time for basketball. We got 3 of these Black Friday. You bet, Dog Pound. We got 3 of these guys. And then after that, we're going to do 5 2019-2020 Optic Mega Boxes. We're going to recap all that. We're going to pack some stuff up. And then I'm going to get some dinner. And that's what I got in store for you guys for the rest of the night. So here we go. Back to our lists. On to NBA break number 927. Our Black Friday blasters. I'll tell you what. Well, Doug Pound, I forget if you have the text. And so no, if you want to email us, we'll welcome the connection from you. But we got you on the Texans from there, so we got you good. If you do end up winning something extra, we'll make sure it's connected to your loot from the Texans. So thanks for clarifying that, and thanks for hanging out with us. So no need to email us, but if you email us, we'll welcome it, and we'll respond back. Say hey. So these Black Friday blasters, guys, these are loaded. I don't know for many of you if you found them on Black Friday or if you got your hands on them. I was at a Target on Black Friday and there was a lot of these, and I chose not to buy them at the time, which I kind of regretted. But luckily, we've been able to get our hands on them since then. These, if you were there Black Friday, it probably felt a little expensive because they're like $40 for a blaster box. But these are no ordinary blaster box because it's a triple the cards, 132 cards. Look at all these packs coming out of here, and just loaded with parallels compared to the regular blasters. Yeah, you bet, Dog Pound. Thanks so much. If you want to hang out for the last 2 breaks and get a shot at some more free stuff, let us know. Otherwise, your leprechauns, if you did win them, they're gonna run for you whether you're here or not. So if you got to head to sleep, go for it. But if you want to hang out and get some more leprechauns, you're welcome to. But these are just loaded with the parallels, and those blackouts are super, super fun. So hopefully we get a number of those. It'll be a good time. But I do want to say thank you. We got Angel rocking the Hawks, Craig the Celtics, Chip with the Nets, Angel the Hornets. Angel, let's get you a couple two-tree Knapples. We got Urosh on the Bulls. I think it's Uros, sorry, on the Bulls. Matthew on the Cavs. Rustin on the Mavericks. Get you some Cooper, Rustin. After the Mavericks, my eyes are going silly on me here. We got Brian with the Nuggets. Dan with the Pistons. Angel is going to go after the Warriors. Pam, the Rockets. Billy, the Pacers. We got the Clippers going to Angel. Uros again for the Lakers. Angel with the Grizzlies. We've got the Heat going to Brian. Oren's got his Bucks again. Brian the T-Wolves. Matt the Pelicans. Angel with the Knickerbockers. Rebecca the Thunder. Ryan the Magic. Christopher the Sixers. Ari the Suns. Angel the Blazers. James the Kings. Eric the Spurs. Ari with the Raptors. Todd with the Jazz and the Wizards. So guys, good luck. Angel, I saw your name in here a lot, so if you're still live with us, good luck. Here's where you maybe clean up a little bit. If not, hopefully I can pull something for you. I hope I can pull something for all you guys. So there's the packs for the first box, and I probably should have talked about the hit counter, so I will do that while I open up the second box, and we'll do 2 of the 3 boxes before you have to lock in the hit counter. So let's talk about that hit counter for this one. If you guys want to get another shot at some leprechauns, we're doing 1 player again. So keep in mind, I will do what I can, Angel. You are so with us. Perfect. I'm going to do what I can for you, man. I'm always in your corner. We got players again, guys, so it might be a little light. However, again, like I said, these boxes have 132 cards per box. So there is a lot of opportunity for these guys to show up. But we're talking, are we going to get some Devin Booker? We usually do. And I believe he's in at least one Suns team card. So I tried to pick guys that I knew were prevalent in a team card as well. So Devin Booker, Ant-Man, of course, Anthony Edwards for the T-Wolves. He is in a T-Wolves team card plus his card, so I expect him to show up a little bit. Cade is Cade Cunningham for the Pistons, and the Pistons have at least one team card where Cade Cunningham is prevalent on there. And, of course, Wemby has his base card and the team card. And then all 4 of those players are part of, the 8-bit ballers and things like that checklist, too, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not Devin Booker, if I remember correctly. But most of these guys have parallels as well. So, hopefully we land some in there. James, your phone auto-corrected. You said any man, so basically that makes you eligible for all of them, right? That could be a good tactic, saying any man. You might just catch us sleeping and give you a leprechaun for that. You got Ant-Man and Pitches. All right, guys. So there's our 4 players. You guys tell us which player is going to get the most, and then the total of all 4 of these guys combined. If you get the right player, you're going to get another leprechaun running for you. And if you get the total correct within 1 in either direction, you're going to get a leprechaun running in your name. So here we go. Good luck. And these Black Friday blasters, let's get some good hits and blackouts. Here we go. Ron Holland for the Pistons is going to get us going. Dan, you got the first card. There's Bronny James, Brooke Lopez, Klingon, Derek White, Herbert, Franz Wagner. Our first card turned around is going to be a blackout Drake Powell, rookie for the Brooklyn Nets. That is Chip. Congratulations, you got the first blackouts. I like these cards a lot. Switch these and go to these guys. Then we've got Generation Now, Carter Bryant for the Spurs. Eric, congratulations on the Carter Bryant Generation Now. My guy Spud Webb. There you go, Angel. He's one of my favorite all times because he's so short. Will Riley, rookie for the Wizards. And Behringer for the T-Wolves. Ananubi, Avija. Mugbo, Quentin Post, Kaminga. Joel Embiid, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart. And turned around, we've got Colin Murray Boyles for the Raptors on a green foil. Pretty cool one for the Raptors. Ari, sorry, I got a hiccup there that I couldn't quite get out. Jace Richardson on the rookie throwback for the Magic. Congrats, Brian. Gigi, Rick Barry, Chet Holmgren. Grizzlies team card, you got a little Ja Morant in there. Thunder team card with SGA in there. Patrick Williams, Derek Jones. There's Grady Dick. Josh Hart for the Knicks is going to be our next blackout parallel. Congratulations on the refractor for the Knicks. Angel, there's one for you. Hopefully have many more to come. Then for the Zaire Williams for the Nets on the hollow. Some more rookies. Trey Johnson, Carter Bryant for the Spurs again. Ben Seraf for the Nets. Elijah Martin for the Raptors. There's the Bulls team card. Jalen Pickett. T-Wolves sure looks like Anthony Edwards front and center to me. So Ant-Man on the board for the hit counter with one. D'Angelo Russell. Cade Cunningham responds on the Pistons team card. Cade goes to one. Anthony Edwards says, it's my board, baby. He goes to two. And Jalen Williams for the Thunder on the blackout. Congratulations to the Thunder Spy Rebecca on the Jalen Williams. I really like these parallels. What a cool idea this was. I like that a lot. Ace Bailey for the Jazz on the Sand Glitter Generation Now. Todd, congratulations. That's a great Ace Bailey for you. There's the Joker and Jamal Murray. Clint Capella. Zachary Richache on the gold stamp. Bam Adebayo, Max Strus, Jordan Hawkins. Bub Carrington, Santi Aldama, Tristan De Silva. Nets team card. AJ Johnson. Watkins for the Wizards on a rookie 80s. And Nylan Trory for the Nets. Yang Hansen. Jeremiah Fears for the Pelicans. Ty Jerome, Pascal Siakam, Zach LaVine. Klay Thompson, Tyler Hero. Jalen Wells on the gold stamp for the Grizzlies. And Andrew Wiggins. I love these cards. The parallels where it looks like the hanger boxes. Rookie Common Maluk for the Suns. So Ari, congratulations. Very cool Common Maluk card. And then the Portland Trailblazers, Angel, what do we got for you? We got another blackout. Yang Hansen on the rookie blackout parallel. Congratulations, Angel. That is two for you. And hopefully counting. Here's Jimmy Butler on the 8-bit ballers. Tyrese Proctor. Shaquille O'Neal. Danny Wolf rookie. LaMelo Ball. Jabari Smith. Trey Young. Brandon Williams, Clippers team card. Tyler Smith for the Bucks. And the Celtics are going to get a blackout parallel. Derek White. Congratulations to Craig on the Celtics for the Derek White. That is Chaz Lanier on the Sandblast Glitter rookie hollow foil for the Pistons. Congrats, Dan. There's a lot of different ways you could name that card. There's Dyson Daniels, Noah Senga rookie, Hugo Gonzalez on the rookie, Cam Jones on the rookie. There's Cole Anthony. Paolo on the Magic, Evan Mobley, DeJounte Murray, Anthony Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Mike Conley. We got Jeremiah Fears, rookie for the Pelicans on the 80 throwback. Congratulations to Matt on that one. Kevin Garnett, Steve Kerr, Jaren Jackson, Cam Thomas. Lakers card, little LeBron hanging out on there for us. Benedict Mathern, Bradley Beal, Quentin Grimes. There's Steph Curry for the Warriors, Angel, Cam Johnson, and Cade Cunningham on a nice parallel for the Pistons. Congratulations, Dan. And Cade Cunningham is going to go up to 2 on the hit counter. It's going to be a 2-way tie here between Ant-Man and Cade, and Booker and Wemby are taking a siesta on us. Blackout for the Nuggets, Peyton Watson. Congratulations, Brian, on the Peyton Watson. And the Mavericks, Rustin, here we go. Clutch City, Cooper Flag. Congratulations on the first of hopefully a number of Coopers that we can pull for you. Cooper Flag on the Clutch City. Him and Con Kneppel clearly establishing themselves as the top 2 rookies in the class for sure. Buddy Held, Rasheer Fleming, Asa Newell. There's a Spurs team card, and that sure looks like a Wemby with hair. I know he's shaved his head as of recent, but that's a Wemby with hair to me. Kurt Sepp, Terrence Shannon Jr., Lonzo Ball, Dorian Finney-Smith, Brandon Ingram, Moses Moody. We got an 80s rookie throwback for the Cavaliers on Tyrese Proctor. And for the Wizards, it's Trey Johnson on the blackouts. Congrats, Todd. The Black Friday blackout parallel. Chet Holmgren on the hollow foil for the Thunder. There's Dwayne Wade for the Heat. Dirk Nowitzki, Yabusele, Jimmy Buckets, Nick Claxton, Hartenson. Pistons team card, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Green. The Bulls are going to get a Josh Giddey. So the Black Friday blackouts are spreading the love pretty well. Urosh, congratulations on the Josh Giddey. And then Manu Ginobili, Kamen Maluk, Josh Giddey, and Walter Clayton Jr. on the rookie for the Jazz. Todd. So that is 1 of 3 boxes down. Some good stuff coming out of there for sure. And we ended up with 5 on the hit counter with 2 guys tied. So you got this next box, and then you guys will have to lock in your predictions. So how about a LeBron James to get box 2 going? Kobe White, Norman Powell, Yabusele, Kelly Oubre, Draymond Green, Jared McCain. The Celtics are going to get another Black Friday blackout and rookie Hugo Gonzalez. So congratulations on the Celtics spot, Craig. I do tend to pull usually at least 1 or 2 Hugos every time I break this stuff. There's a Devin Booker 8-bit ballers for the Suns. Ari, congrats. And Devin Booker, we got everyone accounted for on the hit counter now. We're up to 6. There's LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller for the Hornets. Hillel Ware, Coward rookie. Jalen Suggs, Celtics team card with Tatum. Cade Cunningham solo card. Cade takes a solo lead at 3. We're up to 7. Jaden Ivey, Jared Vanderbilt, quickly Kawhi. Cole Anthony is going to be on the 80s silver throwback. Will Riley on the rookie, John Behringer, and a VJ Edgecomb on the rookie for the Philadelphia 76ers, Christopher. There we go. Shaden Sharp, Wizards team card, Kaishan George. Cavaliers team card, Blazers team card, Nemhard, DeRozan, And we got another one of our hanger type of cards here on the limited stock Legends. Kawhi Leonard for the Los Angeles Clippers. Congratulations, Angel, on your Clippers spot with a Kawhi. That's a sweet hit. And then the Sixers are going to get a Joel Embiid Black Friday blackout. Congrats, Christopher. The Spurs, how about a Generation Now Dylan Harper rookie card? Congratulations, Eric. We'll take that one. Spurs have a lot of young talent. See if they can start to pull it all together. They're a good team, that's for sure. Jackson, Rick Barry, Spud Webb, Tyson, De'Aaron Fox, Porter Jr., the Joker, Bucks team card with Giannis in there, Naz Reid. The Blazers are going to get one of the Black Friday blackouts of Scoot Henderson. So congrats, Angel. That's your, I lost track. Is that your third or your fourth blackout? We got Austin Reeves on the Sandblast Glitter for the Lakers. Trey Johnson rookie, Carter Bryant rookie, Saraf rookie, Martin on the rookie. There's another Giannis for the Bucks. Malik Monk, Tajani Saloon, Dylan Brooks, Soshan, Bilal Coulibaly, Philly team card. Daniel Gafford for the Mavericks on the 80s silver. Nuggets team card, Capella. Zachary Richeche on the Hawks gold stamp out of Bayou. Scotty Barnes, Podzimski, Malik Beasley, Dalton Knecht. Anthony Black. Derek Queen is going to be on the rookie parallel. Packful stats here for New Orleans. Congrats, Matt, on the Derek Queen. And the Nets are going to get another Drake Powell. So he was the first Black Friday blackouts of the break. And then here's another one for the Nets. Congratulations to Chip. 8-bit Ballers, John Stockton for the Jazz. Todd, congrats. Traore for the Nets. Hanson, Jeremiah Fears rookies. Ty Jerome, Rudy Gobert. Warriors team card with Steph Curry. Tyler Kolek, Cody Williams, Nick Smith, Ja Morant, Darius Garland, Yves Misi. We got Magic Johnson on an 80s silver for the Lakers. Congrats, Urosh. And Josh Hart for the Knicks on another blackout. Congratulations, Angel. That is definitely your fourth now, if not your fifth, on the blackout parallel. And we got Danny Wolf rookie and James Harden on a silver foil. Senguin, Pelly Larson, Jason Tatum. Dame Time, Devin Carter. Okongwu, Amen Thompson. For the Thunder, we've got a throwback, or not throwback, a blackout Black Friday parallel. Jalen Williams. Congratulations to the Thunder, Rebecca. Here's Hugo for the Celtics. Cam Jones, rookie. Tyrese Proctor, rookie. Shaquille, Rui, Kyle, Keegan, Mark Williams. Houston team card. Jalen Duran. Austin Reeves. Yeah, Yang Hansen on the blackout parallel rookie for the Blazers. Angel, there's another one for you. Jimmy Butler on the power players. Cam Thomas, Dyson Daniels, Noah Senga rookie. Nikola Vukovic, Nicholas Batum, Osar Thompson, Jalen Brunson, DeAndre Ayton, Drew Holiday, Lugans Dort. The Nets are going to get one of the limited stock legends, Drake Powell. I don't know how he is considered a legend considering he's a rookie for the Nets. So I think that's a little bit off, but Chip will take it either way. Congrats, Chip, for the Nets. And the Nets coming right back with another one of Nick Claxton on the silver. Kevin Garnett, Steve Kerr, Jackson, Markkanen, Tyrese Maxey starting for the All-Star team. Keontae George, RJ Barrett, The Beard, Mikal Bridges, Kamara. Celtics are going to get another Derek White. So we're starting to see doubled up here This is our third or fourth time where the blackout parallels have doubled up. For those of you that have gotten them, you probably have in mind. Craig, congrats. Mikal Bridges for the Knicks on his silver foil. Then we got Buddy Held, Rasheer Fleming, rookie, and Asa Newell, rookie for the Hawks. The 2 of 3 in, that's going to count as our halfway point because it's 3 boxes. So you guys have seen 2/3 of the break. It is now time to lock in the hit counter prediction, and it's really hard to say. We did get to 7 in the first 2, and you got Cade Cunningham right now. Took that little bit of the lead at 3. You got Anthony Edwards right behind him at 2. And then Booker and Wemby did make their presence known, though it sure would be nice to get a couple more of each of those guys. But you guys lock in now which of these 4 players is going to end up coming out the most in this last box. If you want to play the safe card, the best bet would be to go with Cade Cunningham because, again, some other player, well, Ant-Man would have to get 2 cards unanswered by Cade for Cade to lose. And then Booker and Wemby would have to get 3 cards unanswered before Cade would lose. So your best bet is Cade, although Anthony Edwards is probably the most prevalent of all of them because he's in 3 different parallels plus his inserts. But, again, you never know. So make your predictions. Who's going to get the most cards out of this last box to take the hit counter win? And what's the total of all 4 spots together going to be? After 2 boxes, we did get to 7. So napkin math there would tell us we probably end up somewhere between 10 and 13, depending on how this box goes. So lock in those predictions. We'll give you guys about another 20 seconds or so, and then we're going to close it up. All right, so Max, count them down from about 10 and then close it up. And good luck, guys. Let me get that centered. There we go, last box. We're going to start out with a Scoot. Sharman. There's SGA. The Hawks team card. Obi Toppin. Grayson Allen. Halliburton. The Thunder are going to get a Chet Holmgren Black Friday blackout. So, Rebecca, I think that's the 4th or 5th blackout you've managed to get. Lou says, let it ride. I love that. Anytime you guys let it ride, I'm a fan. Austin Reeves on the 8-bit ballers. There's Josh Giddey. Walter Clayton Jr. again for the Jazz. I don't know if others are as big on him as I am, but I like him. I hope he can find his way to having a good career. Dwayne Wade, Paul George, Collier, Jalen Wilson, Chris Paul, Alex Sarr on the gold stamp. Raptors team card, Christian Braun. We got Dylan Harper turned around for the Spurs on a 80s silver. Congratulations, Eric. It's a nice Dylan Harper for you. Add some to the Spurs loot there. Here's Common Maluk rookie. Hey, there's a Con Knappel for you. Whoa, Angel, I was starting to sweat if we weren't going to get any cons for you. I sure would like it to be more than a base, but at least we're on the board with a con. Congratulations. There's Yuki. Wembanyama. Clear as day right there. He goes to 2 on the hit counter. Congrats, Eric. We're up to 8 now, guys. And look at that, back-to-back, all of a sudden the hit counter is playing ball with us. Devin Booker goes to 2. We're at 9. It is real tight now. There's Matas Buzelis, Ben Simmons, Herbert Jones, Franz Wagner. The Nets continue to always deliver in these products. Drake Powell for the Nets. Congratulations to Chip. Good pickup on the Nets. They're delivering. And the Jazz, how about a 3rd Walter Clayton Jr., this time a Black Friday blackout parallel for the Jazz. Todd, congratulations. And Todd, you know what? You are not done yet. Keep your hit counter going here, Todd, because you got an Ace Bailey on the mini diamond sparkle, sand glitter, blast, whatever we want to call it, of Ace Bailey Clutch City. Great stuff for the Jazz. Ace Bailey, that's a sweet card right there. right after a blackout of Walter Clayton. There's Micah Peavy, rookie. Carmelo. Bernard King, Manu Ginobili, Sabonis, Turner. Ryan Dunn, Sasser, Josh Hart, Klingon, Derek White. The Knicks are going to get another one with a Jalen Brunson. So congrats, Angel. It's another one of the Black Friday parallels for you. And we got Joker turned around. Is it going to be? It's going to be a Sandblast glitter of the Joker for Denver. Congrats, Brian. Hey, there's another Cooper flag for Dallas. Congratulations, Rustin, on another Cooper. There's Derek Queen, rookie. Nick Clifford. Heat team card, Julius Randle. Jazz team card, AJ Green. Kaminga Joel. Jordan Clarkson. Derek Jones for the Clippers is turned around on the silver 80s. Kasparis for the Heats. Kalkbrenner for the Hornets. Jalen Williams, Derek Lively. Keldon Johnson, Russell Westbrook, Patrick Williams, Derek Jones, and Grady Dick. How about another Walter Clayton? A little color match refractor here on the Living Stock Legends. Again, I don't know how they're calling rookie legends, but the cards are cool nonetheless. And for the Jazz specifically, Todd, I think the Jazz might be having the best break out of any of the teams, maybe besides the Nets, but the Jazz are more valuable, so I'm going to give it to the Jazz. Rob Dillingham on a Blackout Friday for Brian and the T-Wolves. Congrats, Brian. Nice Rob Dillingham there. We got Jace Richardson for the Magic on the Generation Now, and Noah Penda. Brooks Barnheiser. There's Allen Iverson. McDaniels. Terry Eason. Donovan Mitchell. Trey Murphy. Wendell Carter. Pistons team card with Cade in the middle. Cade gets a double up lead. He's at 4 now, not 14 as I just mistyped. He's at 4 and we're at 10. And then right behind him is Anthony Edwards. So Edwards says, I'm not done yet. He goes to 3. We're at 11. And now, right now, everyone who made a guess is in line for Leprechaun. But that means we need to shut down the hit counter from here on out, or you guys are going to start to lose that. So we'll see what shakes out. Thunder team card. Franz Wagner on the 80s silver. You got Carter Bryant for the Spurs on the rookie blackout parallel. Congrats, Eric. That's another added value there for the Spurs on the Carter Bryant. Anthony Black on the hollow foil for the Magic. Peyton Watson, McBride, Bronny James, Brooke Lopez, Kyrie Irving, Bridges, Aldama, Tristan Da Silva, Nets team card, AJ Johnson. The Celtics are going to get another blackout Friday parallel, Drew Holiday. Congratulations to Craig. For the Hornets, we got a Sion James, Jameer Watkins. There's another Magic Johnson, Demi Avija, Mogbo, Quentin Post, Ron Holland, Tyler Hero, Jalen Wells on the gold stamp, Andrew Wiggins. The Nuggets with Jalen Pickett on a blackout parallel. Congratulations to the Nuggets again, Brian. They are heating up here for you. Dylan Harper for the Spurs on the 8-bit Ballers. Eric, congratulations. That's awesome. Isaiah Joe, PJ Washington. There's Ace Bailey for the Jazz. Re-cementing the Jazz is probably the best break so far. Todd, congratulations. The best break of this break, not of the whole night. Chet Holmgren, Grizz team card, a newbie. Clippers, Tyler Smith, Klay Thompson. Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers. Congratulations to the Pacers, Billy. On the Scan and Slam. Killel Ware for the Heat. Isaiah Thomas. Igor Demin, rookie for the Nets. Oso Ighodoro, Desmond Bain. There's a T-Wolves team card with Anthony Edwards. So Ant-Man ties up Cade. They're both at 4. We're at 12. That makes the hit counter even more interesting. D'Angelo Russell, Cam Johnson, Anthony Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Mike Conley. We're going to have a numbered card here, guys. Oh, it's going to be a good one, too. But first, how about Jeremiah Fears for the Pelicans? Matt, that's a rookie blackout parallel. And this is going to shake things up on the hit counter, guys. For the Pistons, Dan, how about a Cade Cunningham numbered card? There we go. Cade Cunningham, that is the gold 164 out of 2025. I normally only do fireworks under 100, but we didn't have a lot of products that did low numbered stuff today, so we're going to celebrate the numbered card. That's a good numbered card in Cade Cunningham. 164 out of 2025. And that is going to put Cade back in sole possession of the lead. That's going to hurt a couple people on the hit counter. Actually, it's going to hurt a lot of you guys on the hit counter. Come on, Anthony Edwards. Come in one more time. There's Yannick for the Clippers. Reynaud for the Kings. Agbaji. And Tracy McGrady. So that Cade Cunningham tore into the fabric of the hit counter. As you guys see how it ended up. Just about everyone was going to have a leprechaun on both fronts. And then that Cade Cunningham took it down to only Angel and Craig getting Cade right. And only Angel, James, and Lou getting the number correct within 1. You guys were all so close. But unfortunately, not everyone got the leprechaun. But we did get 5 more leprechauns. So thank you guys for playing and congrats. And let's do a recap of this break. So we did get the Cade Cunningham number to 2025. The Blackout Fears, Scan and Slam Halliburton. Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper 8-Bit Ballers, the Blackout Pickett's. Blackout Holiday, Blackout Bryant for the Spurs, Blackout Dillingham. Walter Clayton Jr., Cooper Flag, Jalen Brunson Blackout. The Clutch City Ace Bailey, that was a cool card for sure. Walter Clayton Jr. Blackouts. Scan and Slam for the Nets. Con Kneppel. Dylan Harper. Walter Clayton. Chad Holmgren on the Blackout Parallel. Derek White. Drake Powell. Yang Hansen. Jalen Williams. Josh Hart. Drake Powell. Scan and Slam Fears. Derek Queen, excuse me. Scoot Henderson. Dylan Harper on the Generation Now. Joel Embiid. Kawhi Leonard, VJ Edgecombe, Hugo Gonzalez, Walter Clayton Jr., Josh Giddey, Trey Johnson, Cooper Flag, Clutch City, Peyton Watson, Scan and Slam, Cade Cunningham. He had a good break. Chaz Lanier, Derek White, Yang Hansen, Common Maluk, Ace Bailey on the Generation Now, Sand Glitter, Jalen Williams, Josh Hart, Scan and Slam, Murray Boyles, Carter Bryant, Generation Now, and Drake Powell on the Black Friday Blackouts. 3 pretty good boxes there. Thank you guys for buying into that break and all the breaks tonight. We now get into what will be our final, 5th and final break of the evening. I will bring up the schedule just so you guys can stay along with where we're at. We now sit going into break number 928. I am a few minutes ahead of schedule, which is just fine, I think, by all of us, especially for you on the East Coast. Probably like, hey, a few minutes earlier, we get to go to bed here. But don't go anywhere just yet. We've got one more break here to go with basketball. It'll be a quick one with 2019-2020 Optic basketball. Then we're going to do our hit counter and buyers giveaways, and then we'll send you guys on your way. So, our Optic break number 928. Go ahead and welcome in and say thank you to our buyers. For this one, we've got Matt with the Hawks, Richard the Celtics, Todd's got the Nets, Richard the Hornets, Rebecca the Bulls, Matthew the Cavs, Richard the Mavericks, Joel the Nuggets, James with the Pistons. We're going to have 10 pink parallels coming out of these hyper packs. I'm gonna do 2 boxes at a time. We'll do a third box. That'll be the halfway, and then we'll finish with 2. So the Pistons with James. Angel has the Warriors and the Rockets. Rebecca has the Pacers and the Clippers. Angel's got the Lakers. How many packs there? There we go. Angel's got the Lakers. Richard the Grizzlies. Richard will, of course, we're hoping if we're running 2019-2020, of course, we're hoping for John Morant rookie cards. Rebecca with the Heat. Tyler Hero rookie cards. Oren with the Bucks again. Richard with the T-Wolves. Rebecca with the Pelicans. Rebecca, hopefully, as well, Zion Williamson. I know Zion is not quite the pull as he was in 19 or 20, but it's still fun from a nostalgic standpoint if we're going to do 2019-2020 products that we're going to hope and pull for Zion's. Then we've got Angel with the Knicks, Rebecca the Thunder and Magic. Chip has the Sixers and the Suns. Ron has the Blazers. Daryl the Kings. Ari has the Spurs. James the Raptors. Nicole the Jazz. And Angel's got the Wizards. Guys, good luck in this break, and thank you for grabbing all the spots in this blast from the past. Like I said, we managed to get our hands on a lot of 2019-2020 basketball products, so we figured we got them. We might as well rip them. So we've been mixing 2019-2020 basketball in quite a bit. We've had a lot of different variations. We've had the premium stock, and we've had hoops. We've had a lot of other things. So we have had a lot of fun going after these guys. One last, let's hit something big. Exactly. We've had I would say we haven't had, any monster night tonight, but we've had a lot of really good, solid cards across the board. Kind of expect that. I mean, with Prizm, right? Prizm is always, there's a chance for a home run there, but when you look at it, most of tonight's break was retail breaks. So obviously we weren't expecting to hit some, I suppose we could, but we weren't expecting as much of a chance of major hits. So we knew we were going to have to kind of grind out some value tonight. I think we've generally done that, but hopefully Optic can give us a good finish to the evening. Again, if you guys haven't done so yet, if you're watching us all on the tube, if you don't see yourself as subscribed to our channel, boy, it'd be great if you'd go ahead and subscribe. Keep you informed on all of our stuff and help us grow our network. We appreciate it. And I know you can just hit the share button and share out to all your friends through YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all those other things, and let them know, hey, these guys are a little bit of fun. You should come hang out with us. So guys, thanks for grabbing spots there. Let me talk about the hit counter as I get the pink packs open. So for our hit counter, we're doing teams, but we're just doing 3. I got on the idea of doing some kind of predator for teams, and then there's really only 3 that are like a predator animal. So that's what we're rolling with, is 3 teams. So you guys got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a leprechaun on this one. Is it going to be a Memphis Grizzly? Is it going to be a Minnesota T-Wolf? Or is it going to be a Toronto Raptor? You tell us which team of these 3 teams is going to get the most cards in this break, as well as the total of all 3 teams combined. If you do get the team correct, you're going to get a leprechaun. If you get the total correct, within 1 in either direction, you're going to get a leprechaun. This is our last break of the night, so then those leprechauns are going to be running on your guys' behalf for some free stuff. So here we go. The Sixers, Al Horford is going to get us started for Chip. JJ Redick. We got Paul George for the Clippers on the T-. Those are pretty cool cards. Rebecca, congratulations. We've got Kendrick Nunn, I believe, on the rated rookie, but it doesn't have his name on there. And quite honestly, guys, help me out on this. If you guys are watching live, was this commonplace in 2019 or 2020, or is this some kind of a parallel where it didn't put his name on there? Like in the Player of the Day stuff, they used to do that a lot, but for whatever reason, his name isn't on there. And I can't remember, honestly, if this is a mistake or if this is how they printed those. But I'm going to top load it just in case. Congrats to the Heats. And we'll see. Now it's going to show up like 15 times, and I'm going to feel silly. But there's D'Angelo Russell. My House, Ja Morant. There's a quick start. That's what we want. That is a Memphis Grizzly. That is a Ja Morant rookie. So, Richard, congratulations. So, the Grizzlies go to 1 with a Ja Morant rookie. Then right behind that, we got a silver Prizm of LeBron James for the Lakers. So, here we go, guys. We're off and running, Angel. That's going to be add a little value for you. LeBron on the silver. Thomas Bryant. Malik Monk on the Hornet. I guess I could have called Hornets predators. They're kind of a predatory animal if they get mad. Chris Middleton for the Bucks. And a LeBron James T-. Hello, guys. If we're going to get a LeBron James every 5th card, this is going to be a heck of a break for you, Angel. LeBron James on the T-. Great stuff for you, Angel. And so this one, there is a name on that one, so I do think that was some kind of an error. Bruno Fernando for the Hawks. Here's Clint Capella, Jamal Murray. Clint Capella is the Rockets, not the Raptors. Jamal Murray. Isaiah Thomas on the winner stays for the Pistons. James D, congrats. Tristan Thompson for the Cavs. Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls. Bam Adebayo. DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan on the express lane. There's rookie Rui Hachimura for the Wizards. And it wasn't every 5, but it was like 6 or 7 later. How about another LeBron James, Angel? You're 3 LeBron James in the first box. And a Steph Curry express lane refractor for the Warriors, Angel. We're going to have ourselves a little break here, my friend. We're going to have ourselves a little break. Joel Embiid for the Fantasy Stars for the Sixers. That's Chip. T-Wolf Covington. So the T-Wolves are on the hit counter board. Cody Zeller for the Hornets. Trae Young. That's a sweet card. My House for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry. So the Raptors are on the board. We're at 3 now. There's Jared Culver, rated rookie for the T-Wolves. They go to 2. We're up to 4. Serge Ibaka for the Raptors. Here we go. The hit counter's taking off. Paul Millsap. Rockets, the Beard Express Lane. Congrats to the Rocket spots. Kevin Love, Fournier. De'Aaron Fox. Drew Holiday on the Express Lane for the Pelicans. So there we go, Rebecca. That's a good one for you. Bradley Beal. Jaylen Brown. Winner stays LeBron James. This one, though, is not the Lakers. It is the Heat. So congratulations, Rebecca. LeBron James is in as the Heat in the checklist as well. Congratulations. Boy, lots of LeBron James. This is nice. Klay Thompson on the silver for the Warriors. Angel, there you go. There is Jalen Noel for the Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves regained the lead by themselves at 3 on the hit counter. You got Jingle Nicole, Joel Ingles, and his Cantor. Trae Young on the splash for the Hawks. Matt, congrats. I like those cards. Andrew Wiggins for the T-Wolves. T-Wolves go to 4. Serge Ibaka for the Raptors. The Raptors go to 3. Watch out, hit counter. Paul Millsap. Trae Young on a blue My House for the Hawks. Congratulations to Matt on the Trae Young. We got Colin Sexton. Zubac. There's a Steph Curry for the Warriors. Angel, congrats. Gary Harris. Paul George on the T- for the Clippers. Congrats, Rebecca. Reggie Jackson for the Pistons. And Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers on the T-. So again, congrats, Rebecca. There's Kevin Durant on the winner stays for the Warriors. Angel, congrats. You're having a great break. Cam Reddish for the Hawks. I guess the Hawks I could have called predatory as well, but I didn't put them on there, so they're not. Cody Zeller, Trae Young again. There's Rui on the silver rookie for the Wizards. Congratulations, Angel, on the Wizard spot, getting a Rui. Jordan Poole for the Warriors on the rated rookie. Nicholas Batum. There's a Giannis for the Bucks. Oren, congrats. And a Ja Morant Hyper or X Factor, whichever one you want to call it, on the rated rookie. Congratulations, Richard, on the Grizzlies. That's a beautiful Ja Morant. Or the checkerboard. I forgot that it just says it right on the back. It's not in small print. It just flat out says checkerboard. How about that? Oh, that made me laugh. So the Grizzlies go to 2 off of 2 Ja Morants. Then we got Cosmic Goals on the Clippers. Oh, that was too funny. All right, so here's our 2 sets of pinks for the first 2. We got Dylan Wright, Zach LaVine for the Bulls, Nicola Millie for the Pelicans, Derrick Rose for the Pistons, Daniel Gafford for the Bulls, Derek Favors for the Pelicans, Anthony Davis for the Lakers, Willie Cauley-Stein for the Warriors, Dylan Windler for the Cavaliers on the rated rookie, Jared Allen for the Nets, Enes Kanter for the Celtics, and Zubac for the Clippers. Wow. And then we've got R.J. Barrett on the rated rookie for the Knicks, Saric for the Suns, Matisse Thybulle for the 76ers, Steph Curry on the pink for the Warriors. Angel, congrats. Chunking away, Angel. Chunking away. We're going to land something big for you, too. Gary Harris, Nicholas Batum. There is Karl Anthony Towns. That's a T-Wolf. They go to 5, and we're at 10 on the hit counter now. And then Kyle Guy for the Kings. All right, so that was 2 of the 5 boxes. I'm going to do the third one, and then you guys will have to lock in the hit counter. But 2 boxes in, 40% of the way through, we did get to 10 on the hit counter, including 5 T-Wolves. You guys are going to want to watch this third box closely so that you can determine where we're going to end up and make your final predictions for a chance 2 more leprechauns up for grabs. We are at 10 on there. So napkin math would say we should hope to get into the 20s, hopefully. And are the T-Wolves going to hold on or not? It's up for you guys to decide. All in all, those first 2 boxes, pretty darn good. Other than if you'd have spent as much as these cost. These are cheaper now than they were in 2019, I can tell you that much. But not by much. But if you would have spent what you spent in 2019 to get your hands on these in the wild, you probably wouldn't be very happy because at the time when these first came out, Ja Morant wasn't quite as big. And he, of course, had his ebbs and flows. He had a phenomenal rookie year. And then, of course, got himself in some legal trouble and again and again. But he wasn't quite as big immediately. It was obviously everyone was chasing Zion and R.J. Barrett. And, of course, both of those two really, they're still playing, but they haven't announced much. But other than that, a good first couple boxes with some of the other stuff that we did pull, including for LeBron James. All right, so here's box 3, and then you guys will have to lock it in. We got Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, Nicole. C.J. McCollum. A Future Stars of James Harden for the Rockets. Or Fantasy Stars, excuse me. DeMar DeRozan. Rudy Gobert. Hassan Whiteside. You got a winner stays Tim Duncan for the Spurs. Congrats, Ari. There's Blake Griffin. Tobias Harris for the Sixers. Alex Len. Kyrie Irving on the Express Lane for the Nets. Kevin Porter Jr., rookie for the Cavaliers. There's Klay Thompson. A My House, Kobe White for the Bulls. Congratulations to the Bulls spot, Rebecca. That's a refractor. There's Karl Anthony Towns on the Fantasy Stars for the T-Wolves. So the T-Wolves go to 6. Ish Smith, Eric Gordon, Vukovic. There's in My House, Karl Anthony Towns for the T-Wolves. So the T-Wolves go to 7 and have a huge lead now up to 12. The Pelicans, Alexander, Justice Winslow, Chris Paul on the Express Lane refractor for the Thunder. Dame Lillard for the Blazers on the 3-2-1. DeAndre Jordan. Here's DJ Augustine, Eric Knox. There's Paul George on the T- again for the Clippers. The Clippers have actually, Rebecca, you're having a great break. Isaiah Roby, rookie for the Mavericks. There's Kutzap for the Mavericks. Alonzo Trier. Jared Culver in My House for the T-Wolves. So the T-Wolves are now killing it. They go to 8. And then we get Admiral Schofield on the rated rookie for the Wizards. We've got our 2 pink exclusive packages. And then that's going to be our quote-unquote halfway points while I open up the final 2 mega boxes of the break. All right. For the Mavericks, we got Tim Hardaway Jr., Mitchell Robinson, Keldon Johnson for the Spurs on the rated rookie. Shabir Napier, that's a T-Wolf. The T-Wolves just killing it. They're at 9. The next highest, the Raptors at 3. This might be over, guys. There's Horton Tucker for the Lakers. Goran Dragic for the Heat. Lou Williams. There's the Beard again, James Harden. DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks rated rookie. And Danilo Gallinari for the Thunder. Okay, so this one's pretty easy, guys. If you if you want to get a leprechaun, my strong advice to you, and I will tell you this is about as solid advice as I can give. I do not think I'm steering you wrong one bit. If you want a shot at some free stuff, just literally type into the chat one word, T-Wolf. Type T-Wolf into the chat and you will most assuredly end up with a leprechaun that is going to give you a chance at some free packs. So all you got to do, even if you just woke up, if I put you to sleep and you just woke up and you're like, hey, I like free stuff, all you got to do is pop into our chat, T-Wolf. And then if you really want to have some fun, throw a number in there higher than 14. I would guess, I think we're still going to hit in the 20s. So if I were you guys, I would say T-Wolves, and I would say like 22, I think is where we're going to get on there. But it is about as easy as it comes right now to earn a leprechaun, guys. All you got to do is make a prediction that says T-Wolves there, and then pick a number, and you'll end up. Lou, you went with the Raptors. You're going to want to change that one, because, there you go, you changed it. Okay, sorry, got caught up there. Yeah, definitely, I do not see, it would be absolutely incredible at this point if the Raptors or the Grizzlies managed to come back from this. It's been done before, but man, that would be a tough get. You would have to have, like I said, 7 unanswered cards by the Raptors right now before the T-Wolves would be out of it. So the T-Wolves definitely understood the task at hand when we created this hit counter. All right. So Max, whenever you get a set, close the hit counter up. And here we go, my friends. Box 4 is going to get us an Anthony Davis, a Willie Cauley-Stein, another James Harden for the Rockets. Congratulations, Angel, on the Rocket spots. We got Kyrie Irving, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Another LeBron James winner stays. And this one's another one for the Heat. So we've got 3 LeBron James for the Lakers for Angel, and 2 LeBron James for the Heat for Rebecca. There's Kevin Durant for Brooklyn. Dame Time for Portland, Josh Richardson. Mike Conley on the express lane for the Jazz. Daniel Gafford, rookie for the Bulls. Brooke Lopez, Mike Conley. You got Anthony Davis on the Fantasy Stars for the Lakers. Congrats, Angel. Derrick Rose and Miles Bridges. A splash silver refractor Donovan Mitchell for the Utah Jazz. Nicole, congratulations. And then a LeBron James, my house. We're back onto a LeBron hunt again. And this one, Angels, back to you for the Lakers. LeBron James, my house for the Lakers. Jared Allen for the Nets. Will Barton. Derek Favors for the Pelicans. And there's Nasir Little on a silver rated rookie for the Portland Trailblazers. Congratulations to Ron on the Trailblazers. Hey, there's a Zion for the Pelicans. Rebecca, congrats. Again, obviously not as big now as it would have been in 2019, but still, this was the premier rookie coming out of that. So, of course, we got to celebrate. Just like when I do 2022 baseball, I still celebrate Wander Franco, even though his cards, you can't even give them away to people. Michael Carter Jr. Kemba Walker. That's a weird picture. Doesn't it look like distorted? Kemba Walker falling forward, so to speak. Bradley Beal on a My House blue for the Wizards. Congratulations, Angel, for the Wizards spot on the Bradley Beal. Unless I missed it, we haven't gotten a numbered card yet, which is surprising. Maybe we got... well, we might have something coming up there. DeJounte Murray, Pau Gasol. There's a Magic Johnson. I think that's just a refractor. But that is a cool one for the Lakers. Magic Johnson on the winner stays refractor. Angel, congrats. That's a cool one for you. I was hoping that might be a numbered card. All in all, though, I've been enjoying this Optic break. There's Adebayo on the silver. And another Ja Morant for the Grizzlies. Congratulations, Richard. There's Ja Morant, rookie number 3 for the Grizz. And the Grizzlies literally go to 3. So we haven't had a single other Memphis Grizzly besides Ja Morant. That's crazy. We're up to 15 on the hit counter, so that helped that total counter. All right, there's Josh Richardson. Brandon Ingram for the Pelicans. Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Porter Jr. for the Cavs. Blake Griffin. Goran Dragic. Lou Williams. There's James Harden again for the Rockets. DeAndre Ayton and Dylan Windler, rookie for the Cavaliers. So as we move to our 5th and final box of this break, as well as the final box of our 5th and final break of the evening, we sit at 15 on the hit counter. We need these 3 teams to show up for you guys, so we get you a couple extra leprechauns. Everyone did manage to wisely get the T-Wolves in there, so congratulations on that. And let's see what we can do to get you guys some final hits. Get you guys, get that hit counter, some final leprechauns for some more free stuff. And finish off this evening strong. And we do thank you guys once again and always. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, whether you're live, whether you're watching us on replay, whether it's your first time with us, and if it is, welcome to the family, or if it's maybe your couple hundredth time with us, we love you. Thank you guys so much for being with us in these breaks, giving us the opportunity and the privilege to do so. We obviously can't break without you guys, and we appreciate you participating, hanging out. We love the energy in the chat. We love the participation. We hope that we're keeping products fresh for you guys, and we'll keep it coming. You guys keep bidding. Make sure you got us saved as the seller on eBay so you know when all the auctions go up, and you can jump early on your spots. All right, so we're at 15. T-Wolves in the lead. Let's get a couple. There's Tobias Harris, Alex Len. You got Drew Holiday for the Pelicans Express Lane. Miles Turner, DJ Augustine, Kevin Knox. Steph Curry on the T- for the Warriors. Congratulations, Angel. Get you a little something before we finish. Jordan Clarkson for the Cavs. Justice Winslow. Kawhi Leonard once again on a T- for the Clippers. Clippers have had a good break. Brooke Lopez on the silver for the Bucks. Oren. Witherspoon for the Spurs rated rookie. Donovan Mitchell. CJ McCollum. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets on the silver rated rookie. Ty Jerome for the Suns. On the rated rookie, there's Gerald Green. Here's a My House of Dame Lillard for Portland. D'Angelo Russell on the Express Lane for the Warriors. Nasir Little again for the Trailblazers. There's Eric Gordon. Vukovic. There's another Magic Johnson refractor. So I top loaded the other one for consistency. Let's hit this one up. Angel, congratulations on another Magic Johnson. Sweet winner stays card there. There's Jeremy Lamb, Otto Porter, Kelly Olynyk, DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs on the My House. There's a very young Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert, Hassan Whiteside. Winner stays Kawhi Leonard for the Raptors. So the Raptors finally get another one. They're up to 4. And then Tremont Waters for the Celtics on the rated rookie. And we're down to our last 2 packs. We did get to 16. These 2 packs need to give us some love here. There's Clint Capella for the Rockets. Jamal Murray. Malik Monk. Bol on the rookie for the Nuggets. And Isaiah Thomas for the Wizards. And last pack of pink parallels. Come on, little last pack Magic to finish us off. We got Cash Middleton for the Bucks. D'Angelo Russell for the Warriors. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. Damari Carroll for the Spurs. And Goga Badazi for the Pacers. So we should have put the Hornets on the hit counter, but I did not, so it is what it is. But here's how we ended up. We did have 16 and the T was with 9. So Angel, James, John, Lou, thanks guys for hanging with us tonight. Congrats on getting those predictions in and getting leprechauns for the T-Wolves. Unfortunately, we fell a little short on that number there. So 4 leprechauns given away, but the numbers we did not hit. But let's go through recap, and then we'll get to the giveaways. Guys, we got multiple stacks about this big of all of our pinks and rated rookies and T-minuses and all those. These guys are all going to get sleeved up and taken care of before we ship them out to you. And then here's what I did top load. A Magic Johnson winner stays. PJ Washington silver. Steph Curry 321. Ja Morant. Another Magic Johnson. Bradley Beal on the blue My House. Zion. Nasir Little on the silver. LeBron James My House. Donovan Mitchell Splash. LeBron James winner stays. Kobe White My House refractor. Steph Curry on the pink. Ja Morant on the checkerboard. In case you didn't know, it tells you. It cracks me up. Rui Hachimura for the Wizards. Trae Young on the blue My House. LeBron James winner stays refractor. Steph Curry express lane. LeBron T-, LeBron silver. My House Ja Morant, and the no name error Kendrick Nunn. We didn't see anyone like it, so that clearly was either a mistake or something rare. So congrats to Miami on that one. So that does it for the breaks tonight, guys. Again, thank you so much. And it is now time to get into some of your favorite time of the night. Not mine, because it means it's over. I do like giving you guys free stuff. So it's never my favorite time of the night when we're finished because I don't like to be done ripping. I do like to get a break and get something to drink and get some food. I'll admit that, but I don't like to. I like hanging out with you guys and ripping. So here we go. Here's stuff I got set aside for or for buyers giveaway. Here's stuff I got set aside for hit counter giveaway. We're gonna start with the hit counter tonight. So we're gonna bring up our leprechauns one more time. I gotta get a fresh list here. And we're going to go back and grab all of our leprechaun winners. See how many we got tonight. 24 leprechauns. Well done, my friends. 24 leprechauns were earned tonight. What I've got in store, guys, is first place. We're going to switch up. First place is going to get a score pack. Second place is going to get a Monopoly Prizm pack. And then third and fourth place are going to get contenders packs. I will say, these are still remnant packs from a blaster box that we opened for free packs that I could not see a clear thick pack, which means that box may have an auto and it could or could not be in one of these two packs. So maybe there's an auto in there. So that's going to be first, second, third, and fourth place. So here we go, guys. We're going to keep it at 17 seconds. I'm going to shuffle you all up to make you dizzy. And here we go. Good luck. Five seconds left. Brandon's out front. And it's Matt. All right, so Matt, congratulations. You got a score pack coming your way. Brandon K, you've got a Prizm Monopoly pack coming your way. Brian, you got a pack coming your way, possibly an auto in there, who knows? And Angel, maybe the auto's in this one for you, my friend. Congrats, you won a pack there. Congrats, you guys, and thank you for playing along on the hit counter, earning your leprechauns, winning your prizes. Now it's time to reward you guys for buying into our breaks a little bit. Let me clear the list. We started with football, so we're going to start with football tonight. I'm going to grab our buyers from Absolute. There's 32 of you. We're going to grab our Donruss friends. $64 of you now. And we're going to grab our Prizm friends. So you do get one leprechaun per entry. 96 leprechauns total. Here we go. For football, guys, I've got first place is going to get a Donruss holiday pack. There could be the sweater in here. It is somewhat thick. Second place is going to get a score pack. And third place is going to get the last pack of that live box that may or may not have an auto in it. So 3 prizes. Here we go. Once again, I'm going to shuffle you up and make you dizzy. And you're off. We got one person pulling away. I can't even see who it is right now, though. Through the middle, it's Greg. All right, guys. So, Greg, congratulations. You got the Donruss pack coming your way. Judith, congratulations. You won the score pack with second place. And Rodney, you won the contenders pack coming your way. And then now we've got a couple packs to give away of basketball. So let me go to our Black Friday friends. Clear it out. Just paste you in. There's 30 of you. And our Optic friends. $60 of you in there. All right, we're going to set it. And I've got 2 packs of Monopoly Prizm coming your guys' way. First and second place Leprechauns. Let's do it twice to make your Leprechauns extra dizzy. Here we go. Good luck. Rustin's hanging out there. Can you hold on? Uh-oh, here comes Angel. So Rebecca, by the way, Leprechauns, thank you so much. Head on back to the stables, get some Skittles and beer. We appreciate you. Rebecca was not going to be denied. Rebecca, you managed to get second place. And Angel, you managed to grab first place, grabbing another pack. Congratulations. Those are coming your way, guys. And that, my friends, is going to do it for us on this Tuesday evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us, especially on the East Coast. We know it's a late one for you. We appreciate you guys. As always, I hope you guys have a fantastic night. We appreciate you. Be good. Be good to yourselves. Be good to the ones around you, the ones you love. Help someone out in need once in a while if you can. And most importantly, don't ever, my friends, stop chasing that cardboard gold. Have a great night. We will see you all Thursday. Be good, Al.